Homecoming tomorrow night. Good evening from John Bird Memorial Gymnasium, 20th District regular season matchup. Matter of fact, the last regular season district matchup, the Marion County Knights, they travel into Columbia to take on the Adair County Indians and Lady Indians. It'll be the Lady Indians first, and Scott, kind of a tough time for everybody. A lot of sickness, a lot of players affected by it, and the boys are dealing with a little sickness, a little sprained ankle, things that happen this time of year. I think some of that's going through the girls' program as well.
Yeah, it's that time of year. I know we went through it at our house this last week, and hopefully everybody get it out of the way this week and be ready to go the last couple of weeks of the season. I mean, it's after tonight. There's two full weeks left in the season, and it's over. You go to postseason district tournament time, regional tournament time. So, be interesting to see how things pan out here. And this is a big one tonight. It's I think the Lady Indians are basically guaranteed not to be the 4 seed, but it's you need to get that one back because you let go over there at Lebanon a couple last month.
Yeah, absolutely. Lady Indians take on the Marion County Knights tonight. Marion County, they'll be without one player for sure. That's Patience Staples, as she went down at Nelson County, quite a collision. She will not play. I'm not sure the severity of the injury or the details of the injury, but she will not play tonight. Our streaming sponsor, First and Farmers National Bank, banking that's reliably simple. Check out all their services on the website, firstandfarmers.com. And also, we have a streaming book sponsor, and that's Tim Hardwick Franklin Nissan. The Franklin family of dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible. Find the right vehicle for your family. Visit their website, DonFranklinAuto.com. They also sponsor the pregame, the halftime, and the postgame show. Scott and I, we're bringing this to you on the floor here at John Bird's. I guess, Scott, you would say this is a front row seat. TJ
Almost out on the court.
TJ Regional Health, they sponsor the broadcasting booth for 20 locations. TJ Regional Health promotes and provides for the health and wellness communities they serve. TJ Regional Health, total local care. And Scott, we also want to thank Zaxby's. Be sure to stop by Zaxby's on the 13th of February for Spirit Night in support of the Adair County High School senior class. From 5 to 8, 10% of all dinner sales will be donated to the senior class. Come out and enjoy delicious chicken or a sensational salad while supporting the Adair County High School seniors.
What's done there?
And
sensational, huh?
You know, if anybody out there, Zaxby's has a radio playing, and if they happen to have 93.5 on right now, I wouldn't mind having a couple of egg rolls for halftime.
I hear they're good. Have you tried them yet?
I have, and reasonably priced, 2 for $3.
Oh, you can't beat that.
But I don't get 2. I usually get 4 for $6. See, that's a ratio problem.
There you go.
Multiply by 2. Anyway,
the common denominator.
But we want to thank all of our sponsors for that. Bree Elder, she coaches Marion County. They're 9-10, 2-3 in the district, assisted by Daniel Johnson and Whitney Tingle. They come off a 63-34 loss at Bardstown on Tuesday. They've dropped 4 in a row. Kiki Adams and Maya Scott. Hey, Wayne. Hey, Alex. Kiki Adams and Maya Scott lead the Lady Knights in scoring, each tossing in 11 a game. They shoot 35% from the field, 47% from the foul lines. They only average 47.5 points a game. Lady Indians, Scott, 7-16. They are 2-3 in the district, looking to go 3-3, and I think wrap up the 2 seed.
Yeah, well, the winner of this game's 2 seed, no matter what. It's Campbellsville cannot catch either one of them. They got both teams got the tiebreaker over Campbellsville, no matter what Campbellsville does tonight against Taylor.
We're going to take a short pause for the national anthem, and we'll be back with starting lineups here on 93.5, the Indian Radio Network.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, equal housing lender, member, FDIC.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer a kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pins are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pin and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, dark green, red, and gloss black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Welcome back to John Burr Memorial Gymnasium. Time for starting lineups. First for the Marion County Lady Knights. They'll start at guard, a 5'8 senior, number 4, Kiki Adams. At guard, a 5'5 senior, number 11, Mackenzie Gordon. At guard, a 5'5 freshman, number 12, Kyra Smith. At guard, a 5'7 junior, number 22, Maya Scott. And at forward, the 5'6 sophomore, number 24, Aubrey Walker. For the Lady Indians tonight, they'll start at guard, a 5'4 senior, number 12, Lily Lloyd. At guard, a 5'3 sophomore, number 20, Kinsley Aiken. At guard, a 5'4 senior, number 31, Sarah Collins. At forward, a 5'9 junior, number 34, Jada Woolridge. And at forward, a 5'10 senior, number 5, Ellie Cheatham. Referees tonight brought to you by Downey Eye Clinic. Having trouble seeing? The causing problems in your line of work? Stop by Downey Eye Clinic, the leading provider of vision services and vision care. Visit their website, DowneyEyeClinic.com. Those officials tonight are Wayne Edwards, Alec Williams, and James Beard. National anthem was just played. It's brought to you by Dr. Chuck Giles, a longtime supporter of Adair County Athletics. He's located on Townsville Road here in Columbia. Give him a call, 270-384-6451. Also, this first half will be brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you. Proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. We've been listening to the Tim Harvick Franklin Nissan pregame show. The John Franklin Family Dealership works daily to provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit their website, DonFranklinAuto.com. And John, do you have, I'll read Zaxby's read again if you've got it.
Yeah.
Be sure to stop by Zaxby's on February 13th for Spirit Night in support of Adair County High School senior class. From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., 10% of all dinner sales will be donated to the senior class. Come out and enjoy delicious chicken or sensational salads in support of Adair County High School seniors. And here with the first half is John Shelley.
We're ready to go here. Something's going to give both teams 2 and 3 in district play. John Shelley, Scott Bennett here, Marion County Lady Knights. The tip is controlled by the Lady Indians. Woolridge gets it to Lloyd. Collins, a long 3. No good. Rebounded by Gordon. Off to My Scott. Back to Gordon. Gordon back to Scott. Adair County in his zone. Looks like a 3-2. Kiki Adams throws it inside to Aubrey Walker. Aubrey, she gives it off to Scott, and we got 3 seconds in the lane. Turnover, Marion County.
Yeah, Aubrey just held on a little too long in there, and Lady Indians done a good job of trapping her, not letting her get out.
Kenzie Aiken, excuse me. Back to Lily Lloyd. To Cheatham. Jada Woodridge. There's a pass inside. Collins lays it in.
Great pass right there.
Scott, much more confident, the Lady Indians, in breaking full court pressure. Right there was a perfect example. It used to be a titanic struggle for us to break the press, much less not just to get it across. And now we're looking to score when we get it across. There's a loose ball on the floor. My Scott digs it out. Stolen by Lily Lloyd. Lily loses her dribble, goes back and gets it. And jump ball. And that'll go to Marion County. Lily had an open layup there and lost control. Went back, tried to draw the foul, but a good job by Marion County at tying up Lily. They're going to change their defenses here, Scott. It's a 3-2 look. Yeah, they're going to a 2-3. Scott. It's Kiki Adams. They both lead Marion County in scoring at 11 points apiece. Scott deep on the left wing. Scott skips it all the way over to Gordon. Gordon with a long three.
Wow.
Good.
Put down
Don't
twice.
know how that rattled out. And Sarah Collins goes to the floor. I think this foul is going to be on Walker.
Yes, Walker's first. Team's first of the quarter.
2-0 Indians. We're just underway. Aiken to Woodridge. Back to Kinsley. Kinsley's going to get it across the timeline. Breaks the double team. Throws it to Woodridge. Back to Lily Lloyd. Lily. She drives it to the basket. Picks her dribble up. Back to Aiken. Aiken to Woodridge. Back to Kinsley. 16-footer on the wing. Air ball. Rebounded by Scott.
I got Scott a little bit.
She's got Kiki Adams on a leak out. Run out. Lays it in. Scott, we saw this happen the other night when Lady Indians gave up a lot of snowbird baskets just where the guard leaks out and nobody gets back.
Yeah, it looked like the Jolly Girl had a heyday on it from what I watched on video.
She did. 2-2. Aiken. 2-3 zone for Marion County. The Lloyd back to Aiken. Skips it over to Collins. Collins deep on the left wing. The Lily. Lily with a long three. Good. That's a 3 trees church triple for Lily Lloyd. Good to see Lily off to a good start, the senior guard. The first basket of the game. And the Landon Edwards PVA scoreboard update 5-2. Indians lead it. Gordon in the deep corner. She's checked by Cheatham. To Adams. Adams back to Scott. Gordon drives the baseline, gets cut off. Back to Adams, no good.
Rebound just roll off on them.
Rebounded by Woodridge, gets it to Lloyd. She comes across the timeline. Kinsley Aiken to Jada. Jada turns the baseline, gets fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Jada's footwork's got so good this year. She does a good job of feeling the defender, and she'll get wheel right into him or around him. Foul's going to be on Gordon, her first, team second. Got a sub getting ready to check in for the Lady Knights.
Free throw's no good.
That'd be number 5, Caitlin McCroskey. She'll replace Walker.
So Woodridge with one more free throw. No good. Rebounded by McCroskey. Missed a pair. Scott comes across the timeline. Over to Adams. Adams drives in the paint. Watch. Shoots it. No good. It's partially blocked. Cheatham comes down with it, and she's fouled by McCroskey.
McCroskey's first, team's third.
So we played just over 3 minutes, and Marion County already with 3 team fouls. Of course, the new rule, when you get 5, you're going to shoot the double penalty. Here's Lloyd. Lloyd to Collins. Collins gives it to Woodridge. Woodridge off to Ellie Cheatham. Back to Aiken. Adair County will set their offense against the zone.
John, one thing I've seen already that we're doing better is we're not dribbling through that press. We're passing through it. Ball never hit the ground all the way they're breaking that press.
Lily Lloyd makes a nice interior pass to Ellie Cheatham on the block. As she turns to go to the basket, she gets fouled. It'll be 2 free throws.
Maya Scott picked up the foul, her fourth on Marion County.
Free throws tonight brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. They're more than just a pharmacy, they're family.
Addie Bowman sets a check in for Lily, or for Ellie, I mean.
Addie Bowman's been playing really good basketball.
Yes.
She was our Zaxby's Player of the Week last week. Here's Adams. Adams throws it ahead to Gordon. Gordon, she did.
Yep.
If Jada would have been, it's kind of like the old gospel song, got softly and tenderly there. She wouldn't have got called, but she ran into the offensive player with full force. Here's Scott. Scott, a lot of dribbling in the paint, and she's going to get tied up by Jada. Jada's in there digging for it, and that'll go Adair County's way. Saves them a possession. So a good start for the Lady Indians. They lead at 7-2, and they have the basketball. Our first half is brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you. Proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Bowman off the Woodard. Woodard goes baseline, puts it in and gets fouled. So she'll have an opportunity for a 3-point play.
McCroskey with the foul. It's 2 on her quickly. She come off the bench and already picked up 2 fouls. And they'll bring Walker back in. John, I'm going to tell you, the Jeopardy questioner, Alex, for $500 phrases I didn't think I'd hear tonight, softly and tenderly.
You didn't hear that?
I didn't think I'd hear that one tonight.
But anyway, we want to thank Barger Insurance. They've been insuring Kentuckians since 1929, bargerins.com. Here's a ball knocked out of bounds by the Lady Indians. They lead it 9-2. Jada was unable to convert the 3-point play. Kiki Adams. Kiki right at the top of the key. She gets it over to Scott. Off to Smith. Smith to Maya Scott. Little left-handed runner on the baseline's good.
Doing a job of screening Jada at the bottom back there. At the bottom of that zone, she got screened off.
There's Kinsley Aiken, unable to finish a layup as she goes through traffic, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Marion County basketball. Scott, golf is really a game of finesse. Made me think of that tenderly there. Sometimes you got to be kind and gentle.
I'm not even good at golf.
I had a bird dog one time that when she would retrieve a bird, she would chew it up real bad.
She
had like shark jaws, and now I had to get her. It's called in bird dogs. It's called soft mouth, so they don't chew your bird up. There's Woodridge down on the block. Throws it out to Bowman. Bowman had the shot, pass it up. Here's a 12-footer by Collins, no good. Knocked out of bounds by number 12, Tyra Smith, to go back to the Lady Indian.
Smith will be coming out as Adriana Brown checks in.
Scott, I don't see Bree Elder
He's
down
not here. That's what I was going to say. That must be Whitney Tingle doing the coaching tonight.
There's Woodridge.
Do her again.
Off to Lily. For whatever reason, Bree's not here. We hope everything's fine and
good, Jada.
I tell you, there's just a lot of illness going on right now.
A whole lot of it.
Here's Adams. Adams at the top of the key. Adams spin move. Picks her dribble up. Gives it out to Brown. Brown's going to reset between the circles. 2:38 to go. 11-4. Lady Indians lead it. Maya Scott. Over to Brown. 2-guard front for Marion County. Their County's back in the 3-2 look. Maya Scott. Spin move in the lane. Flips it up with the left hand. No good. Woodridge and Scott
Jump ball on that.
had dual possession. It'll be an alternating possession. It'll go to the Lady Knights. Here's Gordon inbounds it to Scott. Throws it inside to Gordon. Shot blocked by Woodridge. And Adair County wants to run. Kinsley drives in, lays it in. Good pass from Sarah Collins. Scott, give her the assist. Give Aiken the basket.
3 assists already for Sarah. Having a good quarter.
Here's Maya Scott. Maya flips it over in the corner to Gordon. A long 3, no good. Ball's knocked up in the air. And Adams has got it back to Kyra Smith, or excuse me, that's not Kyra Smith. That's
Maya Scott.
Maya Scott. She missed a shot.
Good job, Bill.
Marion County in transition. Lily Loy, she gets fouled on the shot. She'll have 2 free throws.
Lord in second. I like how aggressive Adair County's been so far. They're really attacking the basket and setting the tempo.
I think you're going to see limited minutes tonight from Ellie Cheatham. Ellie's under the weather. She did start the game, but hadn't played. She played part of the first quarter.
Yeah.
A minute 45. She's currently not in there. Lily misses the free throw. Columbia Pharmacy free throw. She'll have one more. It rattles out as well. And
another one, I believe.
We had a whistle. Must be a lane violation.
Well, it's 24. Walker stepped in a little early. Eagle Eye Wayne was all over that one.
Free throw is no good. Bowman gets a rebound. Addie goes up from 6 feet. No good. Scott gets the rebound. Scott comes in the forecourt, gives it to Brown. Brown takes one dribble, hands it to Smith. Smith drives into the gut of the defense. She gets fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Gives to Bowman her first, team second of the quarter.
The guards can't allow a penetration. Those are gaps you want to get in.
Yeah.
Draw 2 defenders and kick, but you can't allow the direct line drive if you're in the zone. Smith makes the first free throw. Ellie Cheatham comes to the table. She's going to check in for Colin. Smith, she misses the second one. West with the rebound. Addie Bowman in transition. Addie dribbles into the forecourt, loses it, picked up by Lady Indian. I got blocked down there. I think it was Ellie. Ellie missed a shot, gets her own rebound, puts it in. For Cheatham. She got an offensive rebound and 2 shots at it. She made the second one. Brown back to Smith. Adams to Smith on the block. Shoots it good and one. Hannah West. She fouled at Kyra Smith. Kyra comes in averaging 8 points a game. She misses the free throw, and West gets the rebound. West gives it off to Bowman. Bowman in the forecourt. Bowman gives it over to Aiken. A long 3, no good. And Kinsley runs it down. A long rebound. She went and got it. Here's a deflected ball. West loses it. Brown's on the floor. And finally a tie-up.
Lady Indians ball.
West to inbound. 38.8 seconds. Lady Indians 15. Marion County 7. West to take it out to Cheatham. Cheatham to Bowman. Bowman on the block. Flips it up from 8 feet. Good. Addison Bowman gives the Lady Indians got their biggest lead of the game, 17-7.
Good quarter so far.
Brown to Maya Scott. Ball's deflected. West comes out of there with it. Maya penetrated in the paint, lost the ball. Hannah, she drives in, loses control. Aiken gets the rebound. She's fouled.
Ton of fouls on Marion County already.
I think that's going to be on Smith.
It is her first, team 7.
Kinsley Aiken makes the first free throw. This is one of the larger quarters the Lady Indians have had.
I think they scored 19 against Campbellsville their last home game. They'll match it this quarter at least. They might have a chance to score more. It'll be hard to.
Kinsley, she makes both of them. 19-7, 10 seconds to go. Smith to Brown, and they're going to get Lily Loy for a reach. Lady Indians have one to give.
Yeah, it's Lily's first, team's 4th.
Kiki Adams, the trigger. Throws it to Smith. Throws it inside to Walker. Walker's in the short corner, and she traveled with it. With 2.1 seconds to go, Lady Indians will have a desperation heave here. Got to go the length of the court. West to inbound. See if Hannah tries to throw it deep here.
Just don't turn it over underneath the basket. It's the biggest
She
thing.
throws it to Cheatham, to Aiken, a half-court heave gets blocked, and that'll do it. Lady Indians 19, Marion County 7 after the first quarter on the Indian Radio Network.
United Citizens. This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
Second quarter brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you. Proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. BargerINS.com. Marion County basketball. Maya Scott gives it over on the wing to Smith. Smith has it knocked away, stolen by Aiken. She picks her dribble up in a tough spot, gets it off to Lily Lloyd. Comes across the timeline. West, she drives it to the baseline. A little 8-footer. Good. Missed it off the glass. Hannah West, her first basket of the game. 21-7. Lady Indians have tripled them up. Lily Lloyd almost picked the pass. Maya Scott drives in, lays it in. She'll get a 3-point opportunity the old-fashioned way.
Foul's going to be on Jada Woolridge. That'll be her second.
12.5 points a game and 10 rebounds for this leader for Marion County. Scott's free throw rattles out, no good, and Cheatham has it knocked out of her hands. It'll go to Adair County. And the free throw miss. Aiken in the forecourt. Kinsley across the timeline. 7:25. We just started the second quarter. Kinsley picks her dribble up over to Hannah West, who just scored a basket last possession. Here's Wooders. Wooders looking into Cheatham. Turns up and under move, loses it. Throws it back to Jada. She lost it. Brown with a steal. Brown in the forecourt. Brown, Euro step, flips it up, no good. Smith with the rebound. Smith goes up, and they're going to say she traveled before the shot. Bowman's going to check in for the Lady Indians.
Well, he's gone to the locker room. Hope she's feeling all right.
Kinsley Aiken across the timeline. Shelby Riley's checked in the game. Her first action on the right wing. Hands it off to Loy. To Bowman in the corner. Bowman uses a ball screen into the paint. Here's a pick and roll. To West, that little hook shot. Good. Hannah with the big contribution tonight is she's got 4 points, Scott. She's been known for making unorthodox shots. That was a little half hook. Smith with a long three. No good, too hard. Rebounded by Lloyd, and she's fouled by Smith.
Smith's second foul.
Tyra Smith, 5'5" freshman.
Sarah Collins going to check back in. She'll replace Lily Lloyd.
Kinsley brings it across the timeline. 23-9. Lady Indians in full control here early. There's Collins. And we got 3 seconds in the lane on the Lady Indians, Scott. I'm not sure who the turnover is over.
Block myself. Let's give it to the team.
A team turnover. Smith checks out. Number 21, Scott, I don't have a name for
It's
it.
Yoakum. It's 20 on it.
It's Yoakum.
Yeah, she
Okay.
changed jerseys.
Olivia Yoakum checks in the ball game for Marion County. Brown a long three. It's no good. And rebounded by Gordon. Gordon over to Yoakum. She has her shot block. Kicks it back out to Brown. Brown dribbles inside the three-point line. Swings it to Smith. Or excuse me, that's Kiki Adams. Off to Maya Scott. Inside out moves. Flips it up. No good. Bowman tips it over to Collins. Adair County wants to run. Aiken and Riley in transition. Kinsley flips it up. No good. She'll shoot two.
Kiki Adams, her first, team second.
Yeah. I think Shelby communicated to Kinsley, kick that ball to me. It was a 2-on-1, but I'm not sure Kinsley didn't make a good read right there. If the defender plays the pass, you got to attack the basket. With the dribble, Kinsley gets to the foul line. She misses the first one. She'll have one more. Second one's good. Scott brings it into forecourt. Kiki Adams, or excuse me, not Kiki Adams, into number 20, Yoakum, kicks it all the way back out to Brown. Brown to Maya Scott, throws it into Yoakum. To Brown. Brown, a little 6-footer, good. Kissed it off the glass. 24-11. Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley throws it to Collins. Ball knocked out. It'll stay with the Lady Indians. Scott, regardless, Adair will play Marion, right?
Yes.
In the 2-3 games.
They both have a tiebreaker over Candlesville.
We got a 30-second timeout. We're going to send it back to Jared for one commercial break. It's the Indian Radio Network, 93.5.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hot Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
Down a little bit.
Collins inbounds it to Kinsley Aiken, comes across the strike. Gives it to Collins back on the right wing. Screen and roll. Sarah drives in to the interior part of the defense. It tried to hit Hannah West. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover, Sarah Collins. Maya Scott over to Brown. Back to Maya Scott, right at the top of the key to Brown. Deep on the left wing. Danger pass. Aiken steals it. Throws it ahead to Shelby Riley. Shelby drives in, has her shot blocked. Aiken follows it. She missed it. Rebounded by Scott. Maya Scott gets in the forecourt. Kicks it over to Kiki Adams. A long two. Good. No, they say three. So that was a big swing, a 5-point swing as the Lady Indians don't get the layup. Marion County drills a triple on the other end. Collins to Riley. She's fouled by Kiki Adams.
It's Kiki's second, team's third.
Yeah.
Jada Ward and Lily Lloyd check back in. They'll replace West and Riley.
Bowman right at the top of the key. Bowman throws it inside to Warders. Warders.
Yep.
She did.
Yep.
She shuffled her feet as she tried to make that spin move to the basket. It'll be a turnover.
Fourth turnover on the Lady Indians.
Again, Scott, we talked about it. We emphasized it's really important to get a shot there.
Yeah.
You turn it over, you get nothing. There's Brown. Brown to Gordon. Gordon drives baseline. Nice move. She gets fouled. Adair County just did not have gap responsibility. Gave up the baseline.
Yeah, Daddy Bowman come over there and Gordon did a good job of getting into her body and drawing the foul.
Gordon will shoot too.
Allie Campbell up off the bench. She'll probably replace Bowman.
Free throw, no good by Gordon.
It's 2 fouls on Bowman. And with Ellie not at 100%, you got to watch that. You got to make sure you don't get that third foul on one of the other two post players.
Gordon, she missed the first. She'll have one more. 3:55 to go. 24-14. Adair leads it by 10.
Pushed under.
Here's Yoakum. Gets the offensive rebound. She's tied up. It'll go Adair County's way. Adair County gets a break right there as Yoakum.
Jada didn't box out. She just kind of stood there, and Yoakum pushed her up underneath the basket and got the ball.
Very rarely will they ever call a foul like that. You shove somebody up under the basket and a free throw. Here's Collins. Collins, she loses it. Picked by Gordon. Maya Scott throws it ahead to Gordon. Gordon drives in, and Sarah ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Marion County.
Sarah doing a good job recovering right there. Didn't drop her head after the turnover. Close back down the court.
Gordon inbound it. Kiki Adams, long three. Good.
Got it and got rid of it. And cut it back to 7.
Kinsley Aiken across the timeline, 24-17. This lead was 14 points, and now it's 7. They cut it in half. Aiken gets it to Collins. Collins, a long three off the wing, no good. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell has it stolen by Scott. 2-on-1. Scott and Adams in the front court. Scott flips it ahead to Adams, lays it in, and gets fouled. So give Maya Scott the assist. Give Kiki Adams the basket.
Lily Lloyd just picked up her 3rd foul.
Free throw by Adams, no good. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell, she's surrounded by 2 Marion County Knights. Gets it off to Lily Lloyd. Lily, she's going to come into the forecourt here. So Lily's got 3 fouls. There's Kinsley with a wide open 15-footer, barely draws iron. And Maya Scott and Jada Waters getting a wrestling match. Oh, they're going to say Allie Campbell gets the foul.
No, he wasn't near it.
I didn't have a good view. I'm not going to comment. But I thought it was a jump ball. Maya Scott comes across the timeline to Brown. 2 guard front for Marion County. Adair County back in that 3-2 zone. Maya Scott, she skips it all in the corner to Gordon. A long 3, air ball, and rebounded by Aiken. 2-on-1. Her and Collins out in the near court. Sarah drives in, missed the layup. Kinsley with the rebound. She gets fouled.
Good job of going straight back up and getting that foul called.
She'll have 2 free throws.
Fouls on Adams. That's her 3rd. That's a big foul.
Kinsley makes the free throw. Free throws tonight sponsored by Columbia Pharmacy. Check out their Flavor X machine if your child doesn't like taking medicine.
Why is it always got to be a child?
Well, I guess
he
can be an adult. Kinsley makes a pair. Scott, those were big because that stops a huge run for the Lady Knights. Scott comes across the timeline, gives it to Brown. Brown to Gordon. Gordon drives baseline. She's went baseline several times tonight. Here's a long 3 in the corner. No good. Waters goes up and gets it. Gordon fouls her. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Jada. Jada's 0 for 2 there, Scott. She needs to convert these. At least one of these.
Kinsey Gordon just picked up her 3rd, so Marion County steadily getting into foul trouble a little bit.
Kinsey Gordon, a 5'5" senior guard. 4.8 points a game. Waters no good with the free throw. She's 0 for 3.
0 for 4. Should have 3-point opportunities a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Yoakum going to return. It's Yoakum. It's 20.
It's 20. Jada bends her knees. Too hard. No good. She's 0 for tonight. Here's Scott. Scott across the timeline. Off to Smith. Smith looks inside. Here's a turnaround jump shot by Walker. They're going to say Campbell fouled her. It's her 2nd. I thought Allie was in pretty good position there defensively.
I think she broke her vertical right there. I think her arms came down a little bit.
Walker's free throw, no good. She'll have one more. Scott will have all the numbers for you at halftime, but neither team's shooting the ball well.
No.
2nd free throw, no good as well. Woodridge pulls it down. 4 straight misses, 2 on each end. Here's Lloyd. Lily, left-handed dribble. She loses the ball. Picked up by Brown. We got a jump ball. It'll be Marion County basketball.
Probably got lucky there. Lily didn't pick up our fourth foul.
Marion County, they scrapped and clawed. They've got back in this ball game here. Scott, she's a southpaw. She comes across the timeline, skips it all the way over to number 21, Olivia Yoakum, and she has her pass deflected. We got a tie-up situation, and Woodridge is going to shoot two more.
Yoakum's first, and back for two is Jada Woodridge. 0 for 5 so far tonight. Maybe she can get one of these.
Jada's free throw. No good. Off to the left, about 6 inches. Jada will have one more.
Getting in her head now.
She banks this one, no good. Campbell had her hands on it. Walker has it, and
on Sarah. Free throw line.
Sarah Collins. So
her first.
So Hannah West comes to the table. She can't check in until after the first attempt.
Walker going to the line. She's 0 for 2 tonight.
Scott will have all the numbers at halftime, and they're not going to be good for either team.
They're not pretty.
This game's going under the total, 26-19. Second free throw is good. Aubrey Walker goes 1 of 2. Campbell to Lloyd. Lloyd loses a handle. Back to Campbell. Campbell.
John, the difference in Marion County's defense, in my opinion, is they come out of that press where we got 3 or 4 layups out of it, and they're making us work for everything now.
And without Ellie, we're having a hard time right now scoring. Here's Woodridge is going back to the line.
It's 3 on Smith.
If you're Jada, do you want to go there? You're 0 for 7. I mean, that's tough. That's a tough situation. She just needs to step up there and block it out and make one here. She makes one, she'll make 2.
Number 32 is getting ready to check in. There you go.
She banked one in. We'll take it. She's got one more.
Deanna Shively checks in for Smith.
She banked a pair in.
She's laughing going back down the court.
That's what I said. She gets one to go in, she'll make 2. Here's Brown. Brown at the top of the key, 28-20. Lady Indians by 8. Maya Scott dribbles all the way to the basket. Hannah West fouls her on the shot. That'll be 2 free throws.
Be Hannah's second. Got to take that left hand away from Scott. She's going to go that way every time. She'll spin back sometimes, but she's going to start going left.
Scott's free throw, no good. She'll have one more.
Look real quick. We're 9 of 19 from the line. They're 2 of 12. That's not good.
Second one hits off the backboard first. No good. West has the rebound. She missed them both. 28-20. Lily Lois. Lily into the front court. Throws it into Woodridge. Woodridge tries to throw it back to Lloyd. Knocked out of bounds. This is a hard game to call because it has no flow.
A lot of jump balls, a lot of deflections.
You're right. Campbell to Aiken. Throws it into Woodridge. Woodridge turns with the left hand. Good. 8. Little jump hook with the left hand. Gives Adair County a 10-point lead. Brown with 45 seconds. There's a long 3 by Yoakum. No good. Gets her own rebound. Back to Scott. Scott throws it out to Brown. She loses a handle. She saves it in. Gives it back to Yoakum. No good. Woodridge pulls one off. Gives it to Campbell. Campbell down the sideline. Allie pulls up. Gives it to Kinsley. Kinsley to Woolridge. Turns. Gets trapped. Back to Kinsley. A long three. No good. And rebounded by Yoakum. And they're going to get, I think, Allie Campbell. That's her third. It's her third foul.
And the thing about it is, that's why I say in one shot there, you had 25 seconds left. You got a 10-point lead. Don't let them get no closer than 10. We shoot it early. They get the rebound. We foul them. Now they get a chance without the clock running to.
You got to go one shot there.
Yeah, you got to.
If Olivia can make both these, that'd be big. Olivia. No good on the first one. She'll have one more. Collins checks in for Campbell. She goes out with her third foul. Makes the second one. Gets it under double figures at 9 points, 30-21. Hannah West, spin move in the lane, flips a wild shot up. Walker got her hand on it. Brown pulls it out. Brown throws it to Walker. To Yoakum, 4 points, 3 seconds. Scott, a 15-footer, no good. And again, Scott, Lady Indians took the shot way too early. They dodged the big bullet right there.
Scott would have looked underneath. She had Shively for a wide open layup. So we'll send it back to the station. The Lady Indians lead this one 30-21. We'll be back after a short break. You're listening to the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
This is Tim Hartle, now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, at the top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff of Peggy Moss, David Powell, and Savannah Lutch will help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000, rates as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Welcome back to John Burr Gymnasium, where the Lady Indians lead Marion County 30-21 here at the break. Halftime show brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Franklin Nissan. Don Franklin Family Dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit their website, DonFranklinAuto.com. A lot of missed free throws in this one so far tonight. We'll go over those numbers right here in a few minutes. The Lady Indians have led this one throughout. They had one tie at 3-3 at one point in time, but the Lady Indians have never trailed. They led by the most early in the second quarter by 15 points before Marion County rolled off 7 straight to cut it to single digits. For the Lady Knights, 8 of 25 from the field, 32%. They're 2 of 11 from the three-point line for 18%. 3 of 15 from the charity stripe for 20%. They have 18 rebounds, 5 offensive. They committed 8 turnovers, have 5 assists, 1 block shot, and 4 steals. Kiki Adams, 10 points, leads the way. She's got nearly half of them for the Lady Knights. Maya Scott with 4 points. Kyra Smith has a 3-pointer for her 3 points. Adriana Brown has 2. Olivia Oakland 1. Aubrey Walker 1 for a total of 21. For the Lady Indians, they're 10 of 24 from the field, 42%. 1 of 5 from the three-point line for 20%. They are 9 of 19 from the charity stripe for 47%. 24 rebounds, 6 of those offensive. They committed 7 turnovers, have 8 assists, 4 block shots, and 3 steals. Had a pretty balanced attack for the Lady Indians. They're led by Jada Woolridge, with 8 points in the first half. She also has a game-high 5 rebounds. Kinsley Aiken with 7. Addison Bowman 2, Ellie Cheatham 4, Hannah West 4, Lily Lloyd 3, and Sarah Collins 2 for a total of 30. Been listening to Tim Hardwick and Franklin Nissan halftime show. We'll send it back for an extended break to hear from our sponsors. You're listening to the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
United States. This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home, too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's needs. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United States. This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Dahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zach's Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zach sauce when you spend $5 or more.
This is Tim Hartle now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, at the top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff of Peggy Moss, David Powell, and Savannah Luttrell help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000, rates as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
Welcome back. Second half getting ready to come up here as we get prepared. Both teams out on the court finishing their warm-up. Second half tonight is brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau North. They pride themselves on helping customers in Columbia and the surrounding area get the insurance coverage that's right for them. Give Boomer Lewis a call, 385-9137, or stop by the office at 40 Grant Lane.
And we want to also have you to be sure to stop by Zaxby's on February 13th for Spirit Night in support of Adair County's high school senior class. From 5 to 8, 10% of all dinner sales will be donated to the senior class. Come out and enjoy delicious chicken or sensational salad while supporting Adair County High School senior. Scott, you don't have to worry about me. I'll be over there. They'll get my 10%. And I'll be sure and buy my wife supper that night, too, because 10% of a higher amount is more money, right?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I think that's what my math says. So Kinsley Aiken across the timeline gives it to Lloyd. We just started the third quarter. Indians traveling left to right. No Ellie Cheatham out there. Bowman, 15-footer, good, right at the elbow.
Love how quick she gets the ball off.
Ellie.
No wasted motion.
She's under the weather. She played a little bit in the first quarter. I think hit 2 free throws and had a basket. Kiki Adams with the long 3. No good. Collins with the rebound. Collins. She crosses over. She crosses the timeline. Aiken has a shot blocked by Adam. And they're going to get Addie Bowman on the reach. 32-21. The crowd's starting to filter in here. Homecoming tomorrow night is the Barron County Trojans come to town.
They call that on Bowman?
They called it on Bowman.
They got it with 4. I've only got it with 3. I'm not sure about that one.
Scott comes across the timeline. There's a pass into Gordon. It's stolen by Wardridge. It's on the floor. Smith comes back up with it. To Kiki Adams. To Meyer Scott. A little 8-footer. Good. When she gets in that lane, she's
hard to handle.
She has a really soft shot. Back to softly and tenderly, Scott. Here's Bowman. Bowman gives it back to Aiken. Foul by Gordon.
It's going to be Gordon's 4th.
So both teams experiencing some foul trouble. Brown's going to check in for Gordon. Collins the trigger. Throws it to Aiken in the backcourt. Kinsley across the timeline. Collins in the corner. Collins dribbles all the way into the middle of the defense. Now Lloyd drives in. Lily gets hit on the arm. She's going to shoot 2.
Fouls on Walker, her second, team second.
Lily's going to shoot 2. 6:42 to go. Now Lily's got to capitalize here.
I'm going to get a roll. That hit. They counted if that hit the rope up there.
We won't say anything.
Yeah.
It hit the rope up top. That should have been a no-goal. But she'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Lily, second one, good. She makes a pair. Brown, Derek Kenny's back in that zone. No Ellie Cheatham. I doubt if Ellie's going to come back out of that locker room, Scott.
I hadn't seen her on the bench since she went in there, so I'd say she's probably done for the night.
No, here's Smith. It's a direct line drive to the basket. Missed the shot. Woldridge and Walker are in there fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Lady Knights. A ton of jump balls tonight. It might be a record. I recall. There's Scott. She takes one dribble, kicks it back to Brown. Off to Smith, back to Brown. Brown, a long three straight away, air ball.
Marion County continues to struggle from the three-point line. They're 2 of 13 now.
Collins, Aiken, one dribble, picks it up. Lily Loy in the front court. Lily to Collins. Back to West. First, West has it go through her hands. She runs it back down. West.
Nice backdoor.
Backdoor cut by Lily. Lily goes up, has her shot blocked. No good. Rebounded by Brown. And Lily tried to back tip her from behind. Unsuccessful. Smith gets it to Brown. They're going to set their offense at 5:43. 34-23. That's a Landon Edwards scoreboard update. Smith drives baseline, picks her dribble up about 10 feet away from the basket. Back to Brown. She thought about the three, didn't take it. Brown over in the corner to Kiki Adams. Back to Scott. That left hand, flips it up. No good. She'll shoot two.
She goes left every single time.
Yeah, Jada was there, but she's got to know she's going to go around her to her left, not her right. Scott's free throw, no good. So Marion County continues to struggle on that foul line. Second one good. Lead back to 10. Collins tries to throw it to Loy down the sidelines, out of bounds. It's got that sideline break. They're just not getting much out of it.
No, they're not at all.
The teams are standing down here waiting on it, too. Scott comes across the timeline to Brown. Brown straight away. Gives it over to Smith. She just drops it out of bounds. It's an unforced turnover. Just took her eye off the pass. There's a reach foul on Smith.
It's her fourth. It's her third of the quarter.
Third on Marion County. So we've had 7 fouls already called. Or 5 fouls, excuse me. 3 and 2. Here's Loy down the right side. Loy. Lily goes all the way to the basket. Holds it to Woldridge. Woldridge. And Kiki Adams is on the floor. We got another jump ball. Broski's going to check in for Smith.
Frosty came in and played approximately 35 seconds before she picked up 2 fouls in the first half.
Solid. Inbounds it to Kinsley Aiken. She's going to raise up, take a 3 right at the top of the key. No good. Lily Loy off the loose ball. It's another jump ball. It's amazing. It'll go Marion County's way. 34-24 with 4:52 to go. There's Kinsley Aiken. Ella Brown's going to come to the table. She's going to go in the ball game.
Her first action.
Maya Smith. Or Scott, excuse me. Drives all the way to the basket. Missed the left-handed trip shot. Collins tries to throw it up the sidelines. Kiki Adams knocks it out of bounds. So a sloppy play continues on both sides. Maya Scott will make that shot 7 or 8 out of 10 times. She's frustrated with herself. Aiken. Aiken's got it. Derek Kenny nursing a 10-point lead. Kinsley Comes off a ball screen. She's looking for Waters. Collins has got it. Jada tries to put her dribble down and knocked away. Derek Henny digs it out. Brown, a long three. No good. Rebounded by Hannah West. Hannah. She spins.
Nice.
Up and under. Missed the shot. And Jada loses it out of bounds. It'll go the other way.
Great move.
Maya Scott comes across the timeline. Scott gives it over to Brown. We're under 4 minutes. Into McCroskey, blocked by Waters. It'll stay with the Lady Knight. Yoakum's going to check in the ball game for Marion County.
Should replace Walker.
There's Kiki Adams to Yoakum. Yoakum in the corner. Yoakum throws it over to Brown. Back to Scott. Scott in the corner. Waters is going to reach over McCroskey's back. That'll be a foul on the block.
Third.
Each team with 3 fouls. There's a pass to Scott. Goes right by Waters. Missed a shot. McCroskey gets a rebound. Missed a point-blank shot. Scott misses a layup, but she gets fouled. Scott, I just feel like the way this thing's going, if Marion County gets this thing down to where it applies game pressure, I think you got game on then.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
It's things hung around 10 points all night.
Got to 15 that one time, and Marion County scored 7 straight.
Free throws good. Scott trying to convert the second one. Short. Collins with the rebound. The lead's 9. Sarah loses it to Kiki Adams. Kiki goes up. She gets fouled by Hannah West. She'll shoot 2.
Sarah just committed, or Hannah just committed her 7th or 4th foul. I'm sorry.
Free throws brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy, located on Birchville Road. They are a locally owned pharmacy. Be sure to check out them on Facebook. 3-pointers tonight. There hadn't been many. Brought to you by Three Trees Church, Kentucky Hometown Church. Pastor Eric Gilbert and congregation invite you to join them at one of their locations. They have 3 of them: Columbia, Campbellsville, or Russell Springs. She makes 1 of 2. Ella Brown with a long 3.
Good timing on that 3-point.
Right on cue.
Maybe you need to read that a little more often.
Right on cue. We read the read before the shot went in. I mean, there's Yoakum. She's going to try a long 3. Good out of the corner. So Yoakum matches the 3.
Okay, don't read that anymore when they got the ball.
Leads back to 8. Collins, she's going to try a triple right at the top of the key. No good. Yoakum with a rebound. Yoakum gives it off to Brown. Brown, she's going to come into the forecourt. 2:53 left. Marion County's got it to 8. As close as they've been for a while. Here's Brown. Brown over to Yoakum. She just made a triple from that same spot. Yoakum tries to throw it to McCroskey. Stolen by Aiken. Aiken comes in the forecourt. Aiken over to Riley. Shelby's going to try a long 3. No good. Rebounded by Scott. Scott, she's going to take it all the way to the basket. Scott drives in, lays it in. So here we go. Double 6 now. 37-31, 2:16, all kind of time. Too big a hurry. Aldridge catches it in the paint, and she gets tied up.
We're playing exactly into Marion County's hands. We're getting too rushed and getting too big a hurry.
Is Addie Bowman in foul trouble?
Yes, she's got 4.
Okay. Aldridge drop step, and she's going to shoot 2. Looks like McCroskey. That's her 3rd. Jada had missed 7 in a row before making her last 2 late in the second quarter. All these are big, Scott. On this, looks like the score is probably going to be in the 50s. I mean, they're all huge. Jada, no good with the first one. She'll have one more. She gets the second one. 1 out of 2. Walker's going to check in for McCroskey. Ella Brown looks like is the only one pressing. She's going to apply pressure. Nobody else. Everybody else is in the backcourt or the forecourt. Here's Scott. 38-31. Brown. Scott looking inside to Walker. Not there. There's Yoakum. She's going to try a long three off that wing. No good. Haven't hit the front rim. Collins to Riley. Shelby Riley. Might be a matchup right here. Shelby can go around Yoakum. There County's looking. There's Kinsley Aiken. She's going to drop the ball. There's no over and back call. It blew that one. Here's Woolridge. Catches into the short corner. Throws it to Aiken. There County's spacing, Scott, is not good.
No, it's not.
Here's Riley. Riley straight away. She's going to set the offense.
Good job right there to reset everything.
There's a deflection by Brown. Aiken's got it. Kinsley drives to the basket. And they're going to count it.
Wow.
And one.
But she got fouled before the shot.
NBA continuation. They're going to count it. We'll take it.
Walker just picked up her third.
Kinsley
looking to get the double figures here.
It just gotten to 6. She's trying to extend it to 10. He does. Scott to Brown. Brown over to Kiki Adams. Back to Maya Scott. She's left-handed. She goes baseline. Kicks it back to Adams. Brown's going to try a long three. No good. Rebounded by Woolridge.
Another jump ball.
And she's tied up by Aubrey Walker. Jennings is going to check in for the Lady Indians. Her first action of the game. There's Kiki Adams. Kiki tries to hit Yoakum, knocked out of bounds by Collins. God, if Adair County could get a stop here and convert here at the end of the quarter to extend this to 12 would be huge.
It would. And the thing is, we got to know the clock, no time and situation right here. We don't have to rush a shot up. You got to, especially get it with a double-digit lead. There's no sense in Marion County getting the ball back.
Here's Brown to Scott. Scott's going to drive baseline. Kicks it all the way out to Kiki Adams. Back to Brown up top. Adriana Brown gives it to Scott. Scott drives baseline. Tries to kick it to Yoakum, and they're going to say nobody hit it. They'll go to Adair County at 34 seconds.
10th turnover by the Lady Knights. Now, take your time.
Riley to Collins.
All going up.
Collins loses the dribble, knocked away, and
in her eye.
Marion County.
I could see it in her eyes. She was going to the basket with it.
You got to get one shot there.
Yeah, you cannot let them get the ball back.
Scott's got it. 27 seconds. Scott crosses the timeline. Over to Brown. We're at 20. Scott, 2-3 zone for the Lady Indians. Brown, back to Scott. Scott, she's going to drive into the gut of the defense, gives it off to Kiki Adams. She picks her dribble up, skips it all the way out to Brown. Yoakum on the wing, puts one dribble down, gives it back to Brown. 3 seconds. There's a long three, short air ball, and that'll do it for 3 quarters. Lady Indians 41, Marion County 31, and we'll be back after 1 minute on the Indian Radio Network.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pins are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pin and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, Dark Green, Red, and Gloss Black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
We're back here on the Indian Radio Network, and been a titanic struggle tonight. Lady Indians are looking to get that 2 seed in the district. Here's Aiken. Aiken comes across the timeline. She gets a screen from Riley. She's going to drive it all the way to the basket. Bounce pass, go through Warden's legs. Gordon's got it. Gordon. Back to Scott. Scott to Gordon. Gordon. There's a pass inside, deflected by Riley over to Waters, and that's a turnover for the Lady Knights. Lily Lloyd to Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley right at the top of the key. He's going to back dribble out. Gives it to Riley. Riley on the right wing. Riley picks her dribble up and tries to throw it to Ella Brown. Kiki Adams steps in the passing lane. Kiki, her and Ella one-on-one, throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. She puts it in.
Her 5 on the night.
41-33. Lady Indians by 8. Riley.
That last play, Riley, Maya Scott's guarding, and she wasn't within 10 feet of her. She tried to force a pass back to the middle. Just stand there and hold the ball. You got the lead.
And here's a deflection by Maya Scott right over here next to the bench. Shelby Riley takes quite a fall. I'm going to say Adair County basketball. Lily Lloyd to take it out. Lily throws it in the backcourt to Kinsley Aiken. Man-to-man for Marion County. Kinsley drives all the way to the basket, slips it up to the left hand, no good. Rebounded by Marion County. Maya Scott. Maya, 3-on-2. Maya kicks it on the wing to Gordon. A long 3, no good. Rebounded by Smith. She missed the layup. Rebounded by Wardridge. Big break for the Lady Indians. They dodged the bullet right there. Here's a pass.
I'm going to get hit for this box.
Gordon deflects it out of bounds, and Bowman's going to check in the game. Addie Bowman. She's got 4 fouls. She's had an extended break on that bench. Lloyd.
Oh, close. Almost got over and back right there.
Here's a spin move. Dangerous pass to Riley, and they're going to get Kiki Adams on the reach.
It's her 4th. Yes. I'll be shocked if we don't have multiple foul outs in this game. Marion County's got 3 players in the game with 4 fouls, another one with 3. Lady Indians have 1 with 4, 1 with 3.
Aiken with a little 8-footer, no good. Rebounded by Smith. She wants to run. Inside out dribble, goes into the corner, picks her dribble up. Riley picks the pass off. Riley, 2-on-2 in the open court. Riley puts it up. Good. Wow. That was a really nice move.
Fouls on Scott, her 2nd. I've seen Shelby do that before.
No, I hadn't. She had her mind on one thing, and that was going to the basket. 43-33. She has 1 free throw. Good. Glad that she made that. She deserved that. It was a nice move.
You sound like a 13-year-old boy when you said that. Good.
It was good. Here's Gordon. Come across me. Has her shot blocked by Riley. Been the Riley highlight film the last 30 seconds. Marion County to trigger underneath. Gordon. Oh, grab it. Stolen by Aiken. Aiken throws it to Riley. She's in 1-on-1 in the front court, and she's going to shoot 2. I think they're going to get Gordon.
And that's her 5th.
Will County's effort's been great here in this 4th quarter. It came to life.
Prognostication was correct.
Scott, it's very important this team gets some easy buckets because they struggle to score. And if they have to just get in a half-court offense, especially without Ellie, it makes it tough to go through scoring droughts. If they get a basket in transition occasionally, that helps the deal. Shelby,
no doubt.
She misses that free throw. She'll have 1 more.
See Coach Stoneberger over there in the corner. He just looks happy as a lark over there. He's enjoying other people being nervous about a ball game. He's not having to coach this one.
Here's Adams. Adams kicks it out to Brown. Here's a long 3. No good. Rebounded by Kiki Adams. Back to Brown. Another 3. No good. Lily Lloyd. Lily. She's got Kinsley in the front court. Kinsley drives in, flips it up. Good. That's big. Adair Getty now extends to 14-point lead. Brown across the timeline. Brown to Smith, and she did. Shelby Riley reached in.
It's her first, team's first of the quarter.
Probably not a bad foul there.
No, cut her off right there. We'll give her a free layup.
Adair County boys basketball director of basketball personnel down on the mat there, shaking hands.
Like a politician one.
He would. Yeah, I'm going to ask him if he's running for mayor. Daniel Hedges.
Dan's a good one.
Turnover by the Lady Indians. Brown comes across the timeline. Brown gives it to Scott. To Brown. We've seen a very lethargic Marion County team in this fourth quarter. Smith, a long three, banks it in.
You don't see that very often. Bank from the corner.
It hit the corner of the backboard and ricocheted in. Lloyd, 47-36.
Take your time here. You got to
4 minutes and 44 seconds. Lloyd to Bowman. Throws it into Woodridge. Woodridge goes up, has her shot blocked by McCroskey, and Jada for the foul. I think they're going to get Jada. Jada's got to not get frustrated there. She had her shot blocked, and it was a retaliation foul. Her fourth foul.
Got to be careful here.
Ellie played about half the first quarter, and she went to the locker room. I don't think she's feeling well. Here's a long three, air ball by Brown.
Fire another
get it back. She's going to. She made that one.
She's due.
And that cuts it to 8 points. So Scott, 2 threes in a row. Goes from 14 to 8 right here at the 4-minute mark. There's Lloyd to Woodridge. Woodridge flips it up. No good. She'll shoot 2.
It's on McCroskey. That's her fourth.
Second one up, no good, too hard. Grab it, Bowman. She's fighting for it, and they're going to say it was out off Marion County.
I think she had her foot on the line, I believe, when she tried to hit the ball back off of Bowman.
Maya Scott. Here's Collins. Collins.
He's in. There you go.
Throws it into Woodridge. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Indian.
They really cut hard off this. This is where Ellie Cheatham probably scores 4 or 6 points a game right here. That little seal she'll get.
Here's a pass into Bowman. Scott had the steal, but she's dropped it out of bounds. Big break there for the Lady Indians. 4:02 to go. The lead's 8, 47-39. Just north. Here's a
seal.
There's a pass into Bowman. She drops it out of bounds.
So that was off Marion County's foot.
We want to thank our second half sponsor, Scott.
Got a timeout. Full timeout.
We're going to keep it right here. I got a couple of sponsors I want to thank. Second half brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau North. They pride themselves on helping customers in Columbia and the surrounding area get the insurance coverage.
Your wallet. Terms apply. See Capital One.
37 or stop by 40. So our community calendar, stop by Zaxby's on February 13th for Spirit Night. That's from 5 to 8. 10% of all dinner sales will be donated to the senior class. And Zaxby's also, Scott, they sponsor a player of the week. We try to alternate between boys and girls, but really nice. One of our players gets a Zaxby's chicken meal once a week.
Proud you got to try to barter that off somebody. Trade a little.
I don't have a color copier anymore. When I had a color copier, I could take that and run that off. I did that one time with Burger King, and they said, "You eat here every day."
You were not.
No, I did not do that. I did not, but I did give it a thought. That was That's abusing the system right there when you try to take advantage of something. But it's a nice deal. Zaxby's sponsors our player of the week. We're exactly 4 minutes. My Scott.
It was exactly 4 minutes for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, Derek came with an 8-point lead and the clock didn't start. Here's a pass in the corner through McCroskey's hands. Just an unforced turnover for the Lady Knights. It'll go back to not there. Lady Indians, Collins. He's dribbling down the middle of the floor. He caught it right there. Marion County's coach is beside herself on that foul. Out of control dribbler.
She was fouled out. Adams with 11 points.
Kiki Adams, that's a tough way to foul out. On an out-of-control dribbler down the middle of the court. That'll be 2 free throws. Yoakum's going to check in. Scott, that's good news for the Lady Indians. No Kiki Adams.
The leading scorer for the Lady Knights tonight and on the season.
Sarah makes a free throw. Trying to extend it back to 10. She makes the second one. 49-39. Here's Brown to Smith. Smith has the ball knocked away.
Call foul on Ellie, her third. Team's third.
Not Ellie.
I'm sorry. No, they didn't call a foul.
No, they just called a ball out of bounds. It looks like
Lily.
Lady Indians.
Good job.
Here's a steal. Collins has got it. Collins throws it to Kinsley Aiken in the forecourt. Kinsley goes up, puts it in.
They did a great job right there of cutting Scott's left hand off. Perfect.
51-29. My Scott.
And we
goes left. Collins fouled her. And that's a common foul. Dare County still has 1 to give. Scott to Brown. Brown to Smith. Back to Brown. And here's a turnover. Brown tried to throw it to Maya Scott on the left wing.
17
out of bounds.
17 turnovers now for Marion County.
And we just here's a turnover to the Lady Indians. No excuse for that.
No.
Collins threw it into Kinsley, lost her balance. She tried to save it. It goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Marion County. Just take care of the ball here. You got a 12-point lead. Scott throws it over to Smith. Smith drives in. Yoakum with the 10-footer. Good.
Nice looking play.
So Yoakum reverses the lead back to 10. This thing's went anywhere from 8 to 14 all night. Lily Lloyd. Lily has it stolen by Smith. Smith in the forecourt, lays it in. Now it's 8, 51-43. Full court pressure. Waldridge catches it. Waldridge to Collins. 2-on-2. Sarah's going to pull up from 15. No good. And Bowman is Johnny on the spot. She rebounds it, throws it away. McCroskey to Smith. Maya Smith down on the left side. She's cut off by Collins. That's good defense by Sarah. Smith, a long 3 off the right side. No good. Waldridge goes up high to get it. Waldridge to Collins. 2:22 to go. Lady Indians will slow it down. Sarah across the timeline. Sarah Collins gives it to Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley back to Lily. Lily to Bowman. 17-footer. No good. McCroskey with a rebound. Smith
shooting a little quick, I believe.
Smith gets fouled. Shot's no good.
Well, Collins, that's her for it.
Be interesting to see if Wayne Edwards gives her 2 shots. Yes, he does. She'll shoot 2.
At least she wasn't active shooting.
Scott with no pressure down here in the half court.
We're shooting way too quick.
We got an 8-point lead.
Yeah, make them go out there and guard. Make them start fouling you. You're in the double bonus, or the bonus. There's no double bonus anymore. It's all 2 shots.
Smith, no good on the line. Marion County continues to struggle. Hannah West is checked in the game.
Lady Knights now 6 of 21 from the free throw line.
Second one's good. Lead 7. 51-44. Aiken. Aiken has it picked by Smith. Smith picks her pocket, lays it in. It's been the full court pressure of Marion County. really bothered the Lady Indians. Just not taking care of the dribble, getting loose with it.
I bragged on the Lady Indians in the first half, passed it through the press. Now they're trying to dribble through it, and they're having all kinds of trouble.
Hannah West and timeout, Stacia Hill. That's a full timeout. And we're going to take a break on the Indian Radio Network, 93.5 Hot Country.
United Citizens. This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
We're back here on the Lady Indian Network. Kinsley Aiken comes across the timeline. Minute 32, ball's knocked away, and it's out of bounds. It's going to go to Marion County.
Smith again. We've got to quit trying to dribble around her, John. We've got to dribble to her. She got 4 fouls. She will foul you. We're trying to dribble around every time.
Smith takes it out. Smith gives it into Scott. Minute 25, plenty of time. Well, 51-46. Bowman gets a deflection
for 1-3-1.
She's going to go to the baseline, flips it up, missed the layup.
Got her on.
The wrong rebound. She'll shoot two.
Fouls on Hannah West. She just fouled out. It's her fifth. 4 points, 4 rebounds for Hannah.
Lily Lloyd checks in for Hannah West.
Scott is 2 for 6 from the free throw line tonight.
Scott makes the free throw. She could pull it. Marion within a one-possession game. She misses the second one.
Got 3.
Yoakum gets the rebound to Smith. Smith in the corner. Smith picks her dribble up.
Don't foul her.
She throws it to Yoakum. Back to Brown. You got to guard Brown. She will shoot it. Yoakum, she wanted to shoot it. Lily Lloyd with a steal. Knocks it to Wooders. Gets it to Collins. 55 seconds. There, picks her dribble up. Back to Kinsley. 51-47. Bowman.
Don't force stuff. You got the lead.
Bowman gives it to Wooders. Wooders to Aiken. Aiken gives it to Collins. And they're going to get Scott on the reef.
Her third. Sarah Collins to the line. Sarah 2 for 2 there tonight.
Marion County bench just wanting a jump ball there.
Not positive it wasn't, but we'll take the foul.
41 seconds to go.
Ooh. Take it down.
Sarah makes the first free throw. Free throws tonight brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. Sarah makes a pair.
Big free throws right there. Gets back up to 6 points.
40 seconds to go. Brown comes across the timeline. Been the zone the whole way for Lady Indians. Brown gives it to Smith. Smith.
Don't foul.
He skips it over to Brown. Brown back to Scott. Scott. She gets cut off. Drives into the middle. Flips it up with her left hand. No good. Bowman gets the rebound. Bowman. She's fouled. She'll shoot two. That ought to do it. Well, 20 seconds to go. If Addie can make at least one of these, it'll be a 3-possession ball game with 20 seconds to go.
Krosky just fouled out. Her 5th foul. Bree Walker checks back into the game. Former Krosky.
Addie Bowman. Free throw's good. She'll have one more. Those are big. That one was big. Ooh, misses the second one. Yoakum with a rebound. Yoakum gives it over to Scott, to Brown. 16 seconds. Scott flips it over to Smith. Smith throws it inside, knocked away. Scott's got it. Scott, a little left-handed shot, no good. Gets it back. Smith, and she's fouled by Collins.
Don't foul. Sarah just fouled out her fifth. I predicted several foul outs. There's been 4 of them so far.
So Smith's going to shoot 2. Brown and Brown employees down on the baseline, Scott. They sponsored the game tonight. We're for giving anything away out there tonight, Brown and Brown. I'd like to go out and take advantage of that.
Much with the insurance, I'll take that.
Second free throw, no good. Walker, he gets a rebound. Walker goes back up. Here's my Scott, puts it in, and that'll do it. So the final score, Adair County 54, Marion County 49 on the Indian Radio Network. Lady Indians get their 8th win of the year. And we're going to take a quick break and take a 1-minute break, Jared, and we'll let Scott tally these numbers up. We'll also speak to Stacia Hill on the Indian Radio Network.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Print Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
This is Tim Hartle now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. It's top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff of Peggy Moss, David Fowl, and Savannah Lutz will help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000, rates as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Welcome back to John Burr Gymnasium, where the Lady Indians move to 3-3 on the district slate and guarantee themselves a 2 seed as they defeat Marion County 54-49. Lady Indians led this one throughout, had one tie, never trailed in the game. Marion County scored 49 tonight. 3 players in double figures: Maya Scott and Kyra Smith, both with 13 points. Kiki Adams had 11. Adriana Brown had 5. Olivia Yoakum 6. Aubrey Walker 1 for a total of 49. For the Lady Indians, 54 points. They only had one player in double figures, so a lot of scoring around the team. Fizley Aiken led the way, 14 points. Addie Bowman 5. Ellie Cheatham 4. She only played a little bit in the first quarter before leaving with the illness. Hannah West 4. Lily Loy 5. Ella Brown 3. Shelby Riley 4. Sarah Collins 6. Jada Woolridge 9 for a total of 54. We will take a break and we'll come back and hopefully hear from Coach Hill and get you ready for the boys' action. You're listening to the Lady Indians on the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIM.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products. United States.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's needs. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United States.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Tahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zach's Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zach sauce when you spend $5 or more.
This is Tim Hartle now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, at the top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff of Peggy Moss, David Powell, and Savannah Luttrell help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000, rate as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer a kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pins are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pin and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, Dark Green, Red, and Gloss Black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
We're back here, and we're going to speak to Coach Stacia Hill from the Tim Hardwick Franklin Nissan postgame show. Franklin Family of Dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible for finding the right vehicle. Just give Tim a call, DonFranklinAuto.com. Coach Hill, congratulations. Finished 3-3 in the district, and I know that puts you in the 2-3 game.
It does. It actually, if I'm correct, we should have Marion County. I could be wrong on that, but if I'm correct, we got Marion, which is a good matchup for us. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, pretty happy with the game overall.
Coach, I would say that was it was a tough game to call from a radio standpoint. I've never called a game with that many jump balls in it. It was just a ton of jump balls, and I guess you just kind of had to gut it out is the right way to put that.
Yeah, about halfway through the third, looked at Coach, and I couldn't believe it was still the third quarter. It was just a long game, a lot of fouls, a lot of jump balls. But that's what Marion County does. They're super scrappy, and they get on the floor. They get in your, they kind of get in your head a little bit. Our goal was to have 15 turnovers, and we had 19, so I'll take that. But we still got to clean it up a little bit.
Coach, it looked like in the second half you made a concerted effort to get the ball inside to Jada. And she got to the line a lot, but just didn't convert at a high rate.
That is true. She did step up tonight. I'll give her that. She knew Cheatham wasn't feeling good. Obviously, Cheatham had to leave the game and hope she gets to feeling better. But I do feel like she stepped up, especially rebounding and being a big presence underneath.
Coach, you had to have a lot of contributions from your bench tonight. I know played several players there and got some contributions.
We did. Our bench played pretty well. We always got our core group, but I feel like, even Annika got a minute or two. Campbell came in and got a minute or two, and they really helped in little ways that they may not understand, but we see it as coaches for sure.
Coach, when the thing got to 5 there, I think we had about a 12-point lead, and it got to 5. It was full court pressure and a lot of deflections and that kind of thing kind of got us, got the game tight. But I thought late in the game, you got some big stops on the defensive end to secure the win.
We did. I feel like, when we're talking, our defense is pretty good. When we talk and work as a unit, we don't do too bad. Now we got to turn around and box out a little bit better. But as a whole, we got some stops down the stretch to secure the game for sure.
Stacia, I appreciate you coming out. And now tomorrow night's boy-girl too, correct?
It is.
And it's homecoming.
Yep. Boy-girl versus Barron County, and it's homecoming, so the boys play first.
All the boys do play first.
Boys are at 5:30, girls are at 7.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I didn't even know that. Okay, Coach, congratulations, and I appreciate you talking with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Stacia Hill with the Tim Hardwick Franklin Nissan post-game comments here is Lady Indians winning by 10 points over Marion County, and we're going to send it back for about a 5-minute break in action. There's 12 minutes on the clock. We're going to take it back at about the 7-minute mark to go over all the pregame stuff setting you up for game 2 of the doubleheader here, 20th District regular season action, the last regular season action in the 20th District. We'll be back on the Indian Radio Network.
United States. This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
This is Tim Hartle now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, at the top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff of Peggy Moss, David Powell, and Savannah Luttrell help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000, rates as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
Jeffrey's Hardware, Wholesale, and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
United States. This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I am well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home, too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's needs. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United Citizens Bank. This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Tahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zax Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zax sauce when you spend $5 or more.
This is Tim Hartle now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, at the top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff of Peggy Moss, David Powell, and Savannah Luttrell help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky, DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000, rates as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
We're back here at John Burr, the second game of the doubleheader, as the Indians trying to move to 6-0 in the district, and Marion County 1-5. Scott, Marion County playing a little bit better. They got their Jaleel Smith back. They lost a 2-point game the other night at Bardstown. Scott,
Yeah, they're having a tough time winning. They lost 13 in a row. They're playing better, like you said. It's going to be a hungry team here trying to go into the final weeks of the season, get ready for the postseason. And if they don't win this game, this is going to be the rematch in the first round of the district tournament. If Marion wins, and we would play Camelsville, but we're the 1 seed regardless. And the only thing that's not decided is the 3 and 4, and that's depending on tonight.
as the Indians, they're going to start a completely different lineup tonight. As Cochran, he is in uniform, but we don't know if he will play. He's still nursing that ankle injury. Also, Connor Lloyd is not in the starting lineup. Brayton Coomer also not in that starting lineup. The Indians are going to go definitely with a different look tonight. Our streaming sponsor, First and Farmers National Bank. Banking is reliably simple. Check out all their services on the website, firstandfarmers.com. And all you got to do is go to YouTube, search WAIN Radio, and you can watch the game live and listen to Scott and myself here on 93.5. Our broadcasting booth sponsor, TJ Regional Health. Total local care. They have 20 locations. TJ Regional Health promotes and provides for the health and wellness of the communities they serve. And our pregame show brought to you by Tim Harwick, Franklin Nissan. Marion County, 3-18, 1-5 in the district. Coached by Matthew Thomas, assisted by Richie Buckler, Les Mean, Andy Rucker, and Robert Spalding. They're ranked 15th in the 5th Region RPI. Knights coming in off a 51-49 loss to Bardstown Tuesday. The loss extended their losing streak to 13 games. Christian Rucker, 10.5, leads the Knights in scoring. They shoot at 35% from the field and less than 60% from the foul line at 59%, 25% from the three-point line, and they average 23 rebounds a game. Indians 19-4, coached by Darren Breeze, assisted by Daniel Hedges, Kyle Burton, Hunter Cundiff, B.J. Steinhelber, Andrew Relaford, and they are ranked in number 1 in the RPI rankings in the 5th region, coming in off a 77-68 win at Metcalfe County Wednesday night. Dawson Gilbert with a big game over there in Hornet Land, 23 points and 5 rebounds. Connor Lloyd threw in 22 and 9. They paced the Adair County win. Brayton Coomer surpassed the 800 career point plateau Tuesday night's game versus Central Hardin. Indians shoot at 54% from the field, 37% from the three-point line, and 73% from the foul line. So, Scott, different lineup, and Indians, there is a little bit at stake. If now, make sure I'm correct on this, Scott. Well, let me just let you talk about that since you're the expert in that line.
Well, right now, Marion County and Campbellsville have identical 1-5 records. Campbellsville beat them in the second matchups, which would be the tiebreaker. And right now, the way it stands, Marion County will be the 4th seed. If they win this and get their second win, depending on what happens at Campbellsville-Taylor, which Taylor County is leading at the half, 39-25 in that game. If Campbellsville wins that game, they can still get the 3 seed if we beat Marion County. If we beat Marion, if Marion loses this game, they're the 4th seed. Let's just put it that way. It's the easiest way to remember. If they win, depending on what Campbellsville does tonight against Taylor, that could be the difference there. As our referees tonight brought to you by Downey's Eye Clinic. Having trouble seeing? Is it causing problems in your line of work? Stop by Downey Eye Clinic, the leading provider of vision services and vision care. DowneyEyeClinic.com, Scott. Yeah, the starting lineup's first for Marion County. They'll start at guard number 0, Julius Jones. At guard number 1, Nick Mullins. At guard number 3, Christian Rucker. At forward number 23, Gabriel Washington. And at forward, returning, he didn't play against us the first game of the season, was Lil Smith. And he's built just like the weather skid from over at Campbellsville that gave us fits last week. Marion County does not list any heights or classes on their roster, so I apologize about not having that information. For the Indians, they'll start a 4-guard lineup. They'll start at guard a 6'3" sophomore, number 1, Dawson Gilbert. At guard a 5'11" junior, number 4, Carter White. At guard a 5'11" junior, number 11, Blaine Barton. At guard a 6'1" junior, number 20, Lane Grant. And at forward a 6'1" senior, number 15, Camden Burton. So the Indians with a different starting lineup tonight. All 5 of those players have actually started previously at some point in time. And be interested to see what kind of start the Indians get off to.
And our 3 officials tonight, Jeff Watson, Aaron Cummings, and Josh Norris. And so that's your 3 officials tonight. And Scott, go ahead and read our first half sponsor. I'm going to try to memorize some names.
First half brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you, proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Visit their website, bargerins.com. Also, National Anthem played before the girls' game. Brought to you by Dr. Chuck Giles, a longtime supporter of Adair County Athletics. He's located on Campbellsville Road here in Columbia. Give him a call, 270-384-6451. Those referees John just read are brought to you by Downey's Eye Clinic. Having trouble seeing? Is causing problems in your line of work? Stop by Downey's Eye Clinic, the leading provider of vision services and vision care. Visit their website, DowneyEyeClinic.com. And this winds up your Tim Hardick at Don Franklin Nissan pregame show. The Don Franklin family of dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit their website, DonFranklinAuto.com. The Indians' final starters are being introduced.
And Scott, a couple unfamiliar faces. I think Connor Lloyd started every game that he's been a part of, and he's not in the starting lineup. Also, Brayton Coomer not in there. Camden Burton will start. Blaine Barton, Lane Grant, Dawson Gilbert, and Carter White. That's your 5 starters.
And Connor started 136 games coming into this one. That's almost unheard of in high school ball. Of course, he's been starting since the 7th grader. So
Mullins gets the tip over to Jaleel Smith. They do have Jaleel Smith back. He did not play in the first meeting again with these two teams. In Adair County blew Marion County out at Marion County. Here's Smith to Mullins. Mullins drives it to the basket. Mullins kicks it out to Rucker. A long 3. No good. Rebounded by Mullins. Mullins loses a handle. Camden Burton gets the rebound over to Carter White. Carter in the forecourt. Over to Camden. Camden gives it to Carter. Carter White right at the top of the key. He's going to set the offense. Over to Camden Burton. They're going to run the flex. Here's Gilbert. Straight away. Gilbert looking for the cutter. Not there. Barton pops up to the elbow. Here's Lane Grant. Lane. Adair County's looking for a good shot. Camden Burton back to Gilbert. Here's a long 3. Too hard. No good. And Lane Grant with the offensive rebound. Lane puts it back. Ooh, goes up. No good. And let's see if the foul occurred before the shot.
Foul on Jones. And I say it is on the floor. His first, team's first.
Scott, two of the 3 officials very experienced tonight.
And the other guy looks fairly young, but he's with an experienced crew, like you said.
There's Gilbert. Gilbert on the right side. Carter White straight away. Carter gives it over to Lane. Lane looks for Barton coming up off that double. Here's a long 3 by Blaine. Not even close. And off Marion County. Off of Rucker. Out of bounds. It'll go back to Adair County. Adair County out of sync, no doubt about it. For the first couple possessions. See if they can get some continuity. There's a pass to Gilbert out high to Carter White. Carter gives it to Camden Burton. Camden gives it to Barton. Barton gives it to Gilbert. Gilbert looking to drive. Gilbert push off. He drives in, Euro step, flips it in.
Probably got away with a push off right there.
Dalton Gilbert with the basket. 2-0 Indians as Washington brings it up for Marion County. Comes across the timeline between the legs, behind the back. Checked by Barton, man-to-man for Adair County. Washington, he's going to dribble over to the right side. He's going to try to go baseline. Cut off by Barton. Dribbles back out. Jaleel Smith back to Mullins. Mullins straight away. Adair County straight up man tonight, Scott.
Kind of surprising way. I thought they might go zone with this the lineup they have in there.
Marion County. Pop Rucker up to the high post. You got Mullins looking for Smith in there. Can't get it to him.
Coach Thomas is demanding he get the ball inside. He does this time and drops it.
Got Camden Burton on him. Camden picks his pocket over to Lane Grant. Lane down the right side. Lane back to White. White gives it over to Gilbert. Here's a long 3 up top. Good.
Dawson seems to be getting a shoot stroke back, and that's great to see for the Indians.
Dawson Gilbert with all 5 of them. 5-0. Dawson with a big game the other night.
And he gets hot. He can shoot you right out. Shoot the other team right out of the gym.
Scott was under the weather. He got to watch it, but I got to see it right there on the floor. Here's Washington drives, that's not Washington. That's Julius Jones. He drives baseline, and he had a half step on his defender. He gets fouled as he goes up for the shot. Good strong move by Julius Jones.
That's Dawson Gilbert's team first. I don't see many Julius's these days, John.
No. The one Julius I remember was Julius Irvin. Got Dr. J.
Julius Peppers also some.
Julius Irvin, he had a stint where when I was a kid, I would have been back in the late 70s. We went and saw the Kentucky Colonels play. My dad took me. Yeah, and he played, and of course the Colonels had Artis Gilmore and Louis Dampier. I remember that. We got a sub in the game for Marion County, Noah Spalding.
Also Rashad Brown checked in, number 4.
Camden Burton, 5-2 Indians. Camden brings it up in the forecourt to Gilbert. Over to Carter White. Carter tried to drive, not there. Indians going to reverse the ball. Cutters to the basket. Carter White. He drives it in. A little 8-footer. Good. Good ball movement by the Indians. They lead at 7-2.
Good things happen when you reverse the basketball.
Here's Washington. Adair County's going to get a little more soft with their man-to-man this trip as they get way back off the Knights, daring them to shoot it. Washington. Lane Barton is defender standing right on the three-point line. Washington's going to center it up between the circles. Gives it over to Rucker. Rucker, their leading scorer. He averages 11 a game. Goes it into Jaleel Smith. Jaleel back to Rucker. Rucker shot fake, drives in, and I'm going to say Adair County fouled him on the body.
It could be on Lane Grant, his first.
I want to say hello to Cooney Shooter. He's watching tonight. Rucker, he'll shoot two. Makes the first one. He'll have one more.
Averages right at 11 points. He's the Knights' leading scorer on the season.
Makes a pass. 7-4. Mullins is going to check back in for Washington.
I believe Coach Thomas will be one of these coaches. Every time the clock stops, he thinks he has a sub.
It's hard
on me.
Camden Burton straight away. Camden's going to run their flex this time. Camden, it's knocked away by Spalding. Camden should have a huge quickness advantage.
I don't like to see that 1-4 set with Camden out top on that.
Barton has a ball stolen away by Rucker. Rucker in the 4-4, flips it up to the right hand. No good. Spalding misses the layup. Mullins misses it, but Adair County pulls down the rebound. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert, he's going to drive baseline, gets cut off. He's going to back it back out. Gilbert, a little 10-footer off the glass, no good. Kept alive. Jaleel Smith pulls it down to number 4. That's Brown. Brown to Mullins, a long three. Good. Ties it up at 7. Lane Grant. Back to Barden. Right away. Barden. He's just ran flex. They're trying to get some movement. There's Lane Grant, comes up off the down screen. Carter White right at the elbow. Marion County doing a good job anticipating the cuts. Camden Burton lays it in.
Good strong move there.
Camden, that ball was deflected as well. He finished it. Good strong moves. There's Rucker, drives baseline. Flips it to a Marion County player. Smith misses a shot. Rebounded by the Indians. That's Lane Grant in the 4-court. Lane 1-on-3. Drives in, flips it up. No good. He'll shoot two. We got another sub here. Adrian Lanham's going to check in the game for Marion County.
Bell's going to be on Spalding, his first, team second.
So Lane looking to extend on a 2-point lead. No Isaiah Cochran so far. No Connor Lloyd. And no Braden Coomer.
The latter two, I would say, will play tonight. His coach's decision on that.
Lane makes a pair. 11-7. There's Rucker's got it. Rucker. He's pressured by White in the backcourt, and we got a hand check on Carter White.
Matthew Thomas right in Aaron Cummings' ear right there. Got that call. Probably was a foul, too. It don't hurt to be reinforced with it over there.
The thing about that is, some crews will let you get a little tighter than others when you're bringing the ball up the court. Here's Rashad Brown. He's going to get a high screen and roll with Lanham. Brown turns the corner. Rucker, a long three in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Lane Grant. Lane throws it up to White. They want to run. Carter. Rucker. Carter, straight away.
Carter just running the flex all the time. Coach Breed's not going to show him anything. Too late.
Here's Gilbert, a long three off the wing. No good. Camden Burton with a rebound. And there's a whistle. That's going to be Rucker pushing in the back.
His first, team's third.
Grant over to Gilbert. Runs Barton up off a screen. White on the left wing. Lane Grant. Lane. He's going to drive Rucker to the basket. Rucker knocks it away, and they're saying Rucker was standing on the baseline. They'll go back to the Indians. Game has no flow to it. 11-9. 11-7. It's a PVA, Landon Edwards scoreboard update. White's got it. White, Lane Grant. Lane, over to Gilbert. Back to Camden Burton. Barton, he's going to drive it to the basket. Barton throws a wild shot up. Camden Burton's got it. Gives it back to Gilbert. A long three. No good. Rebounded by Washington. Rashad Brown. Rashad Brown gives it over to Rucker. Drives baseline, goes up, shot blocked, rebounded by Barton. Barton throws it ahead to White. White in the front court. White back to Lane Grant. Lane, he drives it in the paint. He's stopped. Marion County doing a good job at containing the dribble, Scott. There's Barton, a long three from the right side. Good. Blaine Barton, 14-7. Adair County leads it. Rucker gets it over to Rashad Brown. 1:05 to go. Back to Mullins. Mullins drives to the basket, missed a shot, and Gilbert is guilty of the foul. Dawson there, I call that opening the gate. He didn't guard his man straight up, Scott.
Right,
He gave him a swinging gate there on the right side. Usually you angle him to go left, but Mullins hard right, and he beat Dawson, and he is going to earn 2 free throws. He misses the first one. Got a sub in for Marion County, his first action, Rayleigh.
Jones also returns.
Julius Jones. I like that name. I'll be honest. I like that. Julius Jones. Sounds like a player. There's White. White gets it across the timeline to Gilbert. Gilbert drives baseline back to Carter. Carter shot fake, drives in, a little 10-footer, good.
That's a roll there. I thought he was going to fall off on him. He double clutched a little bit.
Carter, a soft shot. Julius Jones. Is it to Brown? Brown, back to Julius Jones. Thought Marion County passed up a couple shots right there. Here's Smith. Smith travel.
Sure did.
Khalil Smith. Go back to the Indians. They lead at 16-8.
The other side. John, kind of letting you get a flow to your game here. It's all these subs.
No, it's fall. Yeah, and these teams that warm up with a shooting shirt, it covers everything up. It makes it hard on a guy that has to memorize for a living. He's got to memorize these names for sure. And then when they play 10 or 11 guys, that's hard.
It makes it even harder.
But I tell you what, Scott, I'm up for the challenge. Here's Barton. Barton, he's going to drive in the middle. He kicks it over to Lane Grant. Lane on the wing, kicks it to White in the corner. Back to Dawson Gilbert. 5 seconds. Dawson, he drives in, a little 10-footer, too hard. Camden Burton tips it up, no good. And the horn sounds. Indians lead Marion County 16-8 here at John Burr. We'll be back after these messages.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, equal housing lender, member, FDIC.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
We're back here on the Indian Radio Network, Adair County possession. Lane Grant on the wing, Camden Burton. And Dawson has it taken away by Julius Jones. Julius into the front court. Julius picks his dribble up. Dawson will circle it back. So he gives one up, but takes it back. Dawson behind the back. He's going to angle off to his left. Gives it to Carter White. Carter. Here's Barden. There's Grant. Swings it around to Barden. Adair County, a lot of ball movement, but Marion County doing a nice job staying in front of them. Here's Carter White. Carter. Lane Grant drives baseline on Nick Mullins, gets cut off. Back to White. Adair County can't get a shot off right now. Here's Grant. He's going to drive it hard to the basket. Goes up. He's going to shoot two. It's a good, strong move by Lane right there.
It's going to be on Smith. It is his first, team's first of the quarter.
Lane's going to shoot two. Free throws tonight brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. Or more than just a pharmacy, they're family. Matthew Thomas. He's been a long time assistant over there.
Yeah, sure.
Very vocal tonight over there. Had a chance to chat with him. He said he was really proud of his team's effort against Bardstown. There's a long three. Good by Washington. 17-11. Grant comes across the timeline. Lane gives it to Camden. Camden straight away. Khalil Smith backs up in the 3-second lane on him. Here's Lane Grant. The Carter White. They're going to have a lot of trouble making a guard-to-guard pass, Scott.
Yeah, we're
Gilbert short arms one from about 8 feet. It's short. Rucker's got it. Rucker. Mullins goes up, puts it in. Camden Burton comes across the timeline. Camden gets it to Carter White. Over to Barden. Barden gives it to Grant. Grant to Barden. To Gilbert in the corner. He's going to try a long three. Good. Then 8. Dawson Gilbert. That's a Three Trees Church triple. Deep in the corner. That's Dawson Gilbert's second of the game.
Sure is.
Pastor Eric Gilbert and congregation invites you to one of the 3 locations, Three Trees Church. Columbia, Campbellsville, Russell Springs. Rucker, here's a backdoor cut by Mullins that wasn't looking. Mullins made a nice cut, Scott. He wasn't looking.
Yeah. Make that cut, you got to look.
Brown checks in from Marion County. But Adair wins this game. They get Marion. If Marion wins it, Adair gets Campbellsville. Camden Burton. Camden gives the ball to Carter White. A long three out of corner. Good. Carter White strokes it. The 3-point shot for Carter, 23-13. Mullins over to Brown. Brown to Washington. Again, a 2-man game. Here's a ball screen. Back to Brown. Checked by Blaine Barden. Man-to-man for the Indians. Mullins has got it. Between the circle. Mullins. Guarded by Gilbert. Mullins turns a corner. Goes up from 8 feet. Missed a shot. Camden Burton goes up high to get it. Up to Lane Grant down the left side. Marion's defense is set. Back to White. Might have shoveled his feet. No call. Here's Barden. Barden to Gilbert. A long NBA three. Good.
Straight down.
Dawson Gilbert. That was deep. That was 5 or 6 feet behind the line.
Full timeout.
We got a full timeout on the Adair County Indian Radio Network, 93.5. Indians have doubled up Marion, 26-13. We'll be back in a minute on your spot for sports.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pins are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pin and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, dark green, red, and gloss black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Marion County basketball. Washington comes across the timeline. Adair County's changed defenses. They're in a 2-3 zone.
First time we've seen that.
It's a packed end zone. They've got Barden and White on the top of it. They got Camden Burton in the middle. Rucker, a long three out of the corner, hits the top of the backboard. I guess you would call that an air ball. We'll go back to the Indians. Frick, air ball. They had Camden Burton in the middle of that 2-3. And they had Grant and Gilbert on the bottom side of it.
Rayleigh and Jones are in it.
Gilbert's got it. Gilbert gives it over to Camden Burton.
I would see this from that 1-4 set right here with Camden.
I like to see Camden. I don't see a lob to Camden. Just tear the rim off. Camden can run right at him, Scott. He's giving him so much cushion and shake and bake on him. It's hard to give that much cushion. He's standing in the circle, basically, the take charge circle. There's Gilbert to Camden. Oh, missed the layup. Brown got the rebound. Brown loses it. Lane Grant steals it. Lane goes up, puts it in, and gets fouled. I thought he was going to throw it up to Camden.
Thought he was too.
2-on-1. He had Camden back there with him. But a good decision is Lane's going to earn the basket and get a three-point opportunity.
Jones' second foul.
Scott, I'm impressed. Of course, I know Watson and Cummins. They're two of your best. I'm impressed with this third official tonight, Josh Norris. He's let the game come to him. You hadn't noticed him being out there.
When you don't notice somebody, it's usually a good thing.
Washington to Brown. Adair County with a 16-point lead, 29-13. Washington kicks it over in the corner to Julius Jones. Into Smith, a little half hook, good.
It's his game right there.
Camden Burton got caught behind him that time. Gilbert gets it across the timeline. Almost a 10-second call. Camden Burton.
Somebody's got to be wide open.
Swings it to Grant. Back to White. White, direct line drive to the basket. No good, but he's going to shoot two. I thought that was a good decision there by Carter.
Just like you talked about a while ago, Smith playing off, you attack him, he'll foul you.
He did a nice job drawing the contact. Carter White, something good from the line. He'll have one more.
Yeah, drops. Marion County don't have a sub.
Carter makes the second one. Spalding's going to check in for Smith.
Smith to pick up that second foul.
The lime green shoes, they don't go with the maroon jersey.
That's kind of a clash, isn't it? What about the pink ones over here?
I call that a fashion faux pas. Here's Jones. Jones to Washington. Washington comes across the timeline. There Kane's got a trap. Now Washington going to throw it to Jones. Now they're going to get back in his zone. Washington, a long three up top. No good. Spalding gets the rebound. Spalding kicks it back out. Jones back to Washington. Here's another three up top. No good. And Gilbert pulls it out. Dawson Gilbert, give him a rebound. Dawson, Derek County's got numbers. 3-on-2. Here's White. White tried to draw the contact. No call. Gives it to Lane Grant. Now they're going to set their offense. Gilbert's got it. Gilbert, 2 minutes to go. Gilbert. He's going to get into the paint. Gilbert to White. Be ready to shoot. Thought about the three. Didn't take it. There's Gilbert. There's Barden. He's going to drive into the paint. Barden, there's a back door touch. And Grant lays it in.
Great look there with Lane.
It was a nice pass right there. Here's Brown. To Jones. Brown across the timeline to number 22, Rayleigh.
Ooh, they give a timeout late.
Timeout in Marion County, 30-second timeout. And Scott, we're going to keep it right here.
While you're looking up something here, I'll go ahead and give an update from over at Cannonsville High School. 3:36 left in the fourth quarter. Taylor County 58, Cannonsville 51. That game was a 14-point game. It's a break. And when I first turned it on to get the update, Taylor County was just leading by 3, but they've extended it on out to 7 now.
Be sure to stop by Zaxby's on February 13th. That's from 5 to 8. 10% of all sales go to the senior class. So we want to thank Zaxby's for that. We also want to thank Zaxby's for our Player of the Week. And I'm trying to get Austin, our producer, to see if maybe next year we could expand that to Broadcaster of the Week, Scott. So we get a player and a broadcaster.
So we get to split that every other week?
Every other week, because there's just 2 of us. That's right. But
well, Austin's up there working hard. We might have to give him one every once in a while.
Give Kenny one occasionally. He kept stats for us last night. But we appreciate Zaxby's, all they do. And don't forget, these games are streamed. You can go to WAIN Radio on YouTube and watch these games. Got a couple subs in from Marion County. Wright is in. Here's a pass into Rucker. Barton's got the assignment. Back to Brown. To Wright. Back to Rucker. Wright's got it. Back to Brown. Rucker. There's Wright. Looking inside to Smith. They screen across in the zone. Smith goes up like Camden Burton. I thought he did get in body chest. Yep. He sure did. Give Jaleel Smith credit.
You got him clean up top, but he got into his chest.
A really good call.
Team's first of the quarter.
Scott, you don't see that much, but Matthew Thomas, he screened within the zone that time. He screened the middle guy, and he's guarding an area. That's a really good play. A lot of coaches will try to screen the zone in some ways.
Yeah.
Either the outside bottom guy. Of course, the ball screen is the most common way to screen the top 2 people in the zone, but that was a interior screen across on the middle guy. Smith, he made the first one. He'll have one more. Makes a pair. That's a new guy.
Jaden Newby.
I don't have a 12 on my sheet. Yes, I do. Jaden Newby.
I think he may have played everybody but 1 or 2 players on his whole roster.
It's hard to play that many. You don't press. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert, he's going to try a 3 right at the top of the key. 2 hard. No good. And Wright's got the rebound. Wright's foul.
Lane ran him over.
It's a second team foul on Adair County with 56 seconds left in the half. It's Wright and Rucker are going to be the 2 guards. Brown's also out top. Adair County's 2-3. Wright, he comes off a high ball screen. Rucker, Newby looks a little shaky with it. Back to Rucker. Rucker to number 1. That's Nick Mullins. Here's Wright. Looks like they're going to hold for 1 shot. They're down 15, 32-17. Rucker to Wright. He's going to be trapped for Rucker. Back to Brown. Brown. Rucker. 13 seconds. Rucker going to get a high ball screen. Here's Brown. Here's Brown to Wright. A long 3. Good in the corner. 4 seconds to go. Here's a steal by Rucker, and he drops it out of bounds. So that 15-point lead has quickly diminished. It's now 12. Scott and Nate Wright, I guess we know why he come in the ball game.
Come in shooting. Man, here we go. Another player that's not played yet.
It's Eli Washington. And we got another sub, number 20, Adrian Lanham.
30-second timeout.
Breeze is going to call 30-second timeout with 1.5 seconds to go. We're going to send it back for one commercial break on the Indian Radio Network, 93.5.
United States.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
So Adair County's got to go the length of the court, 1.5 seconds. Lane Grant to take it out. Lane throws it deep, and nobody touched it. So Marion's going to get it right back here, Scott.
Smart move right there, but not grabbing the ball. So they got a shot right here with 1.5 seconds left to draw it to inside double figures with a 3-pointer. Here comes the cavalry.
We got 5 new guys, and I'm not even going to announce who they are. We're just mostly starters. We'll just, whoever catches and shoots it, we'll talk about them. So Marion County, they're on their own end. That ball was not touched. Here's a pass inside to Smith. Missed the shot. That'll do it for the half. 32-12 on the Indian Radio Network. And we're going to take a 1-minute break. We come back. Scott Bennett will have all the numbers for you. And we'll talk about that first half when we come back.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Auburn Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
Welcome back to halftime here at John Memorial. 32-20, the Indians lead here at the break. And the Indians have led this one throughout. They've had one tie, but other than that, the Indians have led throughout. The largest lead was 17 points in the first half. For Marion County, 5 of 18 from the field, 28%. 3 of 8 from the three-point line for 38%. There's 7 of 8 from the charity stripe for 88%. They have 12 rebounds in the first half, 5 of those offensive. 6 turnovers, 4 assists, and 2 steals. They're led in scoring by Nick Mullins at 6 points in the first half. Jaleel Smith had 4, Gabriel Washington 3, Nate Wright 3, Christian Rickard 2, Julius Jones 2 for a total of 20. For the Indians in the first half, 11 of 23 from the field for 48%, 5 of 11 from the three-point line for 46%. They hit 5 of their 7 free throws for 71%. They matched Marion County's 12 rebounds in the first half, 4 offensive for the Indians, only 3 turnovers, 7 assists, 3 steals for Adair County. Dawson Gilbert's 11 points, leads all scorers. He was 4 of 11 from the field, hit 3 3-pointers in the first half. Carter White, 8 points. Also Lane Grant, 8 points in the first half. Wayne Barton, 3, Camden Burton, 2 for a total of 32. Only 5 Indians played in the first half. A couple of one starter injured, and the coach's decision on the other 2. So we will see if those other 2 young men play in the second half, and let's see where we're at from there. So 32-20, Indians lead. We'll take an extended break, come back for second half action. You've been listening to Tim Hardwick and Franklin Nissan halftime show. The Don Franklin Family of Dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit their website, donfranklinauto.com. We'll be back after this on the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
This is Tim Hardle, now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. It's top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff of Peggy Moss, David Powell, and Savannah Lush help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000, rates as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
United Citizens. This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home, too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's needs. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. Have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United Citizens Bank. This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Tahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zax Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zax sauce when you spend $5 or more.
This is Tim Hartle now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. It's top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff, Peggy Moss, David Powell, and Savannah Lutz will help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000. Rates as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, equal housing lender, member, FDIC.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
We're back here at John Burr as the Indians lead Marion County 32-20. Their second half sponsored tonight by Kentucky Farm Bureau North. They pride themselves on helping customers in Columbia and the surrounding area get the insurance coverage that's right for them. Give Boomer a call, 385-9137, or stop by 40 Grant Lane. Want to say hello to my first cousin tonight. He's listening, and his family on Bull Run Lane. That's Bruce Willis and family. Marion County basketball. Big Indian supporters. Here's Mullins with the drive to the basket. He scores and gets fouled. And with this free throw conversion, they could get this thing under 10 points.
Hammond's second foul. Team's first of the third quarter.
Mullins with the free throw. No good. Rebounded by Gilbert. Gilbert gives it up to Grant. Grant picks it up. Dangerous pass. Gilbert, he can't shake.
Got 2 hands on him. Yeah.
Julius with a hand check call.
It's his third. Here comes the sub.
Brown's going to check in for Julius. Julius Jones. Carter White's take it out. To Gilbert. 32-22. Gilbert right at the top of the key. Gives it to the right wing to White. Lane Grant's in the corner. He drives baseline, goes strong, and rolls off. Lane gets the rebound, goes up, gets hit. Oh, no good. He'll shoot 2. We saw Lane with a huge game. He got it so hard, and that was a
career high.
22.
Mullins is first, team's second now.
Lane's free throw, no good, too hard. A decent crowd tonight on the Indian side, but it's kind of been a mellow crowd.
Yeah.
Right. Here's the second one's good.
Like you said earlier, there's not a lot of flow to this game.
I don't see a Taylor County super fan over there anywhere that's up taking his shirt off, getting the crowd chanting. Here's Mullins. Mullins drives between the Adair County pressure. Gets to Washington. Brown's going to drive it into the center of the floor. Gives it back to Washington on the left side. They're looking for Jaleel Smith. Can't find him. Camden Burton doing a nice job getting half man around. Front in the post. Back to Nick Mullins. He's between the circles. Hadn't used his dribble. Now he's going to angle off to the right. He's at the hash.
We're going to pick and roll right here.
Lane's going to go behind it. Actually, they're going to switch it. Lane's got Jaleel Smith on the roll. Not there to Washington. Back to Brown. 33-22. Smith's got it. The Lane Grant. Smith drives on Lane. Flips it up. Good. Good individual one-on-one move by Jaleel Smith. 33-24. White. Gives it off to Barton. Off to Camden Burton. Is it that they sub tonight, Scott?
They have not. 5 players off play.
They hadn't had one sub. Very interesting.
Marion taking
Camden. They're backing off Camden. Here's Barton. Look for Gilbert coming up off the double screen. Here's Gilbert. Cam Burton. Cam goes up, puts it in. Nice pick and roll. Gilbert and Burton.
Turner done a good job of went up under the other side of the rim, so Smith can get to it.
Rucker gets a pass to Washington, comes across the timeline. He's trapped on the right wing. Back to Brown. Brown to Washington. You saw Washington raise up and take a couple threes in that first half. He passed that one up. Mullins in the corner. Hit the left-handed dribble between the legs to Jaleel Smith in the short corner. Jaleel. The power dribble into the paint. Backs Camden Burton down and just scores over top of him.
Smith with 8 now.
And we got a foul on Rucker.
It's his second foul. Team's third of the quarter.
Full court pressure by Marion County. Rucker, he grabbed Carter White. Lane Grant.
It's foul there.
He's pressured by Mullins. There's Camden Burton.
Put it over.
That's the matchup. Camden really needs to run the point because Jaleel Smith can't guard him in the open floor. Here's Lane Grant. Lane. Barden. To White. To Camden Burton. Camden. Tries to make a bounce pass to the cutting Gilbert. Stolen by Mullins. Mullins off to Washington. Goes up, puts it in. So all of a sudden, Scott, it's down to 7. Lane Grant gives it to Camden Burton. Tight ball game here. But Adair County loses this game, Scott. They got Camelsville. Camelsville played Taylor tonight tough.
Yeah. There's Gilbert have a 13-point game. Another turnover.
There's Rucker. Rucker in the forecourt. He's tripped by Carter White. That'll be a foul. It'll be Marion County ball with a chance to get it to 5 or 4 with a 3.
Carter's got him 3.
So Coomer and Lloyd come to the table. Gilbert's going to check out. Camden Burton's going to check out.
Let's see if there's any rust right here. How long it takes to get into the flow of the game.
Here's Brown. Brown to Washington. A long 3 up top. No good. Rebounded by Barden. Barden gives it to Connor. Connor across the timeline. Connor. He drives in, gets cut off. Lane. He tried to penetrate. Barden. He's going to take a long 3 up top. Good.
Lane second.
Lane Barden with a long triple. Lane looks much more confident tonight with his 3-point shot. There's Washington to Mullins. Mullins thought about pulling the trigger. Thought better of it. Picks his dribble up. Gives to Washington, who feeds Smith. Smith turns, drops his shoulder.
Could have saw that one coming.
So Braden Coomer with a big contribution right off the bat. And Smith drops his shoulder. Braden leads the team in charges taken this year. No doubt about it.
By far. That's probably not even close. I bet nobody's within 10 of him.
38-28. It was 7 when these two guys entered the game. Let's see what happens. Here's White. White gets cut off. Back to Connor. Connor straight away. They're going to get in the screen and roll. Him and Coomer. Connor drives in, throws it to Coomer. Coomer turns, a little left-handed 10-footer. No good. Good block out by Marion County. Spalding gets the rebound over to Mullins. Mullins wants to run. Nick Mullins throws it in the corner to Rucker. Rucker drives it, flips it up with the left hand. Good. Rucker finished amongst the tall trees in there, Scotty.
He went to his left hand and done a good job keeping it away from him.
38-30. Barden's got it. Barden gives it to Grant. Going to throw it to Lloyd down on the block. They knocked it away from Connor to go back to the Indians. Scott, this has got to be tough, too. When you're not used to coming off the bench. And like you said, the rust, it's hard to knock it off here. Here's Carter White driving in, lays it in. Nice move.
Carter double figures now.
Carter didn't use the proper hand. He shot it right-handed, but he made it. He went in on the left side. Mullins straight away. Mullins checked by Lloyd. He goes baseline. Back tip by Connor. Stolen by Grant. Lane. Lane drives in to Coomer. Drives baseline. Flips it up and in. Coomer. A nice move. Scott, that's kind of his patent move down there on that baseline.
Yeah, let's go underneath the rim and put it in on the other side. And he has me tiptoeing that line down there.
Here's Rucker. Straight away. Rucker keeps his dribble alive. It's like Marion County's trying to run clock here. They're down 12 with 2 minutes to go.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea to run clock.
They've had this possession about 30 seconds, and they're not even looking to score yet. Here's Brown. Brown, crossover. Nick Mullins looking for Jaleel Smith in there. Coomer. It's a little tougher matchup for Jaleel now.
Yeah, a little more weight behind him. Cameron's done a good job on it, but Coomer probably weighs 40 pounds more than Camden does. He's on pull.
Rucker. Derrick County goes behind the screen. Rucker from 15. Good. Not very good defense right there.
No.
It's Rucker. And we got a 30-second timeout. We're going to send it back to the station. This is your spot for sports in the Indian Radio Network 93.5.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
Connor Lloyd gets it across the timeline. To Barden, back to Lane Grant. Lane will drive it to the basket. Has a shot blocked. Coomer tips it out to Barden and then back to Coomer himself. Carter White, a long three. That was off. You could see that one. Mullins, they got numbers. Nick Rucker drives in. Reverse layup, missed it. Coomer with a rebound. To Lloyd. Connor in the front court. Connor flips it over to Barden. Here's a long three out of the corner. No good. Rebound by Carter White. And Carter couldn't handle it. Out of bounds to Marion County. Gilbert's going to check in for Barden. No, he's not. He's to check in for Carter White with 56 seconds to go. Here's Brown. Comes across the timeline. 42-32. Jaleel Smith. Ball knocked away. Smith goes back and gets it. Mullins has got it. And Mullins to Smith right at the top of the key. Over to Rucker. A long three. No good. Coomer goes up high to get it. Gets it off to Connor. Connor gets in the paint. Flips it up to the left hand. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it in. Connor's first basket of the game. Played about 4 minutes. 15 seconds. Last shot time for the Knights. Barden, he gambled for the steal. Rucker looked like he was going to try to get to the basket. Now he's going to back it back out. He gets in a high ball screen action. Here's Jaleel Smith. He raises from three. No good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Adair County 44, Marion County 32 on the Indian Radio Network. We'll be back.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pins are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pin and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, dark green, red, and gloss black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
We're back here on the Indian Radio Network. Adair County basketball, they lead it by 12. Dawson Gilbert now is going to handle the point guard duties. Going to run Connor Loy up off a double screen. Connor's got it. He looks to drive in the paint. It's cut off. He backs his man in, puts it up from 8 feet. No good. Coomer knocks it out of bounds. Washington's got it. Washington across the timeline. Washington to DeLille Smith right at the top of the key. Mullins has got it. Rucker. No Washington. It's just a shell for Marion County. They got 4 guys out kind of running an open post style offense. Here's Julius Jones. Gets it to Washington. Back to Julius Jones. He's way out by the hash. He's going to try to drive on Cameron Burton. That don't work. Mullins has got it. Back to Washington. Sets a ball screen. Adair County switches it. They're man-to-man here. Pretty good possession this time. There's another ball screen. They're switching them all. Mullins. Jaleel Smith. Look back out. Jaleel's got it. Kicks it in the corner to Julius Jones. He drives baseline out to Rucker. Rucker's checked by Connor Lloyd. Rucker wanted to get the shot off. Can't do it. Good defensive possession this time. Mullins.
UK can learn a thing or two from this.
Mullins, that's right. UK gets in trouble with how to defend the ball screen. Here's a switch on the ball screen. Julius Jones at the Mullins, a long 3, no good. So that pays off for the Indians. And they run a minute and a half off and get a stop. Here's Gilbert. And he's fouled by Rucker.
And Rucker's third. Browns will come in and replace Rucker. And Kenny's going to pick up full court right here. It's full court man.
Here's Barden. Barden in the front court. Barden gives it to Coomer. Drives baseline. I think he thought about it. But when he wasn't up high enough, he just flipped it over the rim for a 2-point basket. Here's number 4. That's Rashad Brown. Gets in the ball screen. Rashad spin move. Gets in the paint. Gives to Mullins. Mullins back to Jaleel Smith. Might have shuffled his feet. No call. And he's going to have a 3-point opportunity. As it was about a 10-foot runner. He banked it in. He'll shoot one more.
Coomer's first foul. First the quarter for Adair County.
DeLille converts the 3-point play. A newbie, checks in for Marion County. 46-35, 11-point lead. Lloyd. He tells Gilbert to clear out. Connor's got it, and they're going to get Julius Jones on a hand check.
That's 4 on him. He's coming out. Wright going to check back in. I thought he played well. Wright did in the first.
Wright got in the last 30 seconds of the second quarter, and he drilled a long 3 in the corner right before halftime. Lloyd drives in, kicks it over to Barden. Barden back to Camden Burton. Camden, Gilbert on the right side, back to Camden. Barden looking for Connor, posting up Newbie in there. He's not having any part of it. Did a nice job fighting around. Gilbert to Lloyd, and they're going to get Newbie this time.
It's his first, team's third.
He runs through Connor. Here's Burton to Connor. Connor gets the contact, and it was an awkward foul. Connor got into the chest of Mullins, and Mullins, he got the worst of it. It looked like Connor got the worst of it.
Connor landing on that heel.
Connor's great at drawing fouls, Scott. He's the best I've ever seen at getting in the lane, jumping into people. A high basketball IQ is what I'd call it. Multiple substitutions for Marion County. Connor makes a pair. Free throws tonight brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. Here's Wright. Wright deep on the left side. Wright comes off a ball screen. Throw it to Smith. Smith back to Wright. There can he switch the ball screen. They got a big on a little. Here's Mullins. Mullins back to Jaleel Smith right at the top of the key. Now Adair County interchanges and they get back to right matchups. Rucker, top of the key. Rucker. He drives it hard baseline and that was not good defense right there. Dawson, he got tied up behind the screen there, and him and Coomer didn't communicate who had Rucker. They Rucker just a half step to get to the basket. Rucker makes the free throw. Carter White checks in.
And Lane Grant also.
And Lane Barden checks in.
Lane's first break of the night.
Free throw, good. Carter White to take it out. We're under 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 56 seconds to be exact. 48-37. That's a Landon Edwards, Adair County PVA scoreboard update. AdairPVA.com. Adair County usually, Scott, we've seen them go four corners at this juncture in the game. Lloyd drives in, gets to the basket, and he's fouled. I think they got Spalding.
I'm calling on Mullins. His third.
Nick's getting his money's worth tonight in there. He's trying to play physical. Scott, what was the last scoreboard update you had on the Campbellsville-Taylor game?
I think Taylor won by 12 or 13.
64-56 last time I heard. We got a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here, and we're going to thank some of our sponsors. Zaxby's, Jeffrey's Hardware, Lewis Transport, Lindsey Wilson College, Dual Broadband, United Citizens Bank, Let 'em Fly, 3D Archery, Columbia Pharmacy, Three Trees Church, Downey's Eye Clinic, Dr. Charles Giles, Kentucky Farm Bureau North, Adair County PBA Land and Edwards, Tim Hardwick, Don Franklin, Columbia, First and Farmers National Bank, TJ Regional Health, Barter Insurance, and Hot Prints. Scott, it's kind of been a game where a decent crowd tonight on a Friday night, but it has been the most solemn, I guess somber, mellow. Is that the right word? A mellow crowd. The crowd has not been
not really had a lot of flow to the game.
Reminds me of a freshman game on Saturday morning when there's nobody in the gym.
I'm not sure if it's that quiet now.
It's quiet in here. It's quiet. Quiet as I've seen in the Adair County game in a long time. Here's Brown. Brown gives the ball to Mullins. Mullins drives baseline.
1-3-1.
Back to Brown. Brown to Mullins. He's going to drive baseline. There's a little 8-footer. No good. Camden Burton extends to rebound. Camden's turned into a good rebound.
He sure has.
We got a timeout. Darren Breeze here. And full timeout. We're going to send it back for a break. This is 93.5 WAIN, the Indian Radio Network.
United Citizens Bank. This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
Adair County with 2 timeouts. Connor Lloyd It's going to bring it across the timeline. Adair County with a 13-point lead and the basketball. Camden Burton to Toomer. Toomer shot fake, puts a hard dribble with his right hand, and Jaleel Smith deflects it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians under the basket. We got another timeout. Darren Breeze here for an OB under.
Thanks, Coach Breeze. Wasn't happy with how that one went.
Let's see. This is going to be a 30.
I thought all they had was full.
Well, it's a full timeout, Jared, so you're going to have to take it back here while I get a drink of water and eat a piece of my Reese cups. We'll be back on the Indian Radio Network.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Oprin Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
This is Tim Hartle now at Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. It's top of Jamestown Hill. We've got vehicles everywhere. We've got new, we've got used, we've got something for you. Stop by and let our sales staff of Peggy Moss, David Powell, and Savannah Luttrell help you out, and I'm always here for backup. That's right, Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky. DonFranklinAuto.com. New vehicles as low as $18,000, rates as low as 0%. If you need it, we've got it. Don Franklin Nissan, Columbia, Kentucky.
Adair County with the inbounds. Connor Lloyd drives it baseline. He gets fouled on the shot. He'll shoot two.
Fouls on Brown, his first.
I want to shout out to the Wolfman tonight. He's listening. Connor, he makes the first one. Hey Scott, do you remember the DJ? He was in Louisville for a while. His name was Wolfman Jack.
I remember Coyote. What's his name? Coyote something.
I remember. Oh, you talking about Coyote Calhoun? Yeah, I remember him. Sure do. Brown's got it. Brown picks his dribble up over to Julius Jones. One dribble, skips it to Rucker in the corner. Rucker, Jaleel Smith. Jaleel kicks it back out to Rucker. To Brown, a long three. Jones, long three, no good. Connor Lloyd digs it out. Connor. Between the legs, behind the back. Kicks it to Carter White. Open three from the wing, no good. Rucker pushed in the back, no call. Rucker comes into the forecourt. Jaleel Smith turns, misses the shot, but Camden Burton with a bump. Jaleel Smith, two.
Team's third. Smith, the lead scorer for the Knights tonight, he's got 11 going in these two free throws.
Leo makes the free throw. He'll have one more.
And it's a sub.
Newby. Did I get it right? Scott Newby checks in the ball game.
Sure did.
I've been impressed with his athleticism. Let's see what he is.
This one played Eli Washington.
Eli Washington, yes. He checked in for just a couple seconds in that second quarter. Makes the pair. 52-39. Indians with a safe lead, but it's not locked up yet. Still plenty of time. 3:20 to go. Lloyd comes across the timeline. Connor gets in the paint, kicks it down to Coomer. Missed the layups. He tried to dunk it. He goes back up, puts it in. I've seen a little more spring in his legs tonight. And there's Newby. Newby loses the ball. Carter White's got it. Carter gives it off to Connor. 2:55 to go. Connor in the forecourt. He's checked by Brown. Uses a ball screen. Going to kick it out to Lane Grant for a long three. No good. Rebounded by Washington. Washington with a nifty move behind the back. Newby over to number one, Nick Mullins. And I'm not sure what to call it.
He just slid and they called it out of bounds.
Just lost his footing over there. Marion County ball. So Newby checks in for like 30 seconds, guy. That would be frustrating.
Washington also. Can't get in the flow of the game.
Just to run up and down the court a couple times and right back out. Camden Burton Lloyd. There, Kenny by 15 with the ball. Connor. He pulls up from 15 right at the free throw line, knocks it down.
Connor, double figures at 10.
It's a beautiful jump shot. So Connor, he gets in at the 4-minute mark of the third quarter, and he's already in double figures. Here's a block shot. Lloyd with a great pass to Coomer. Missed it. And Coomer missed a layup. And Brayton, he left it short. Here's Mullins, lays it in. Timeout, Marion County, with 2:04 to go, full timeout. And I know we sent it back a lot, Jared. We've worked you to death tonight, but we're going to take another break as both teams are exhausting their timeouts here on the Indian Radio Network.
Jeffrey's Hardware, Wholesale, and Electric is one of the longest-standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
We want to thank Jared back at the station. We want to thank Double A tonight as he's in the streaming sponsor booth. It's brought to you by Tim Hardwick Franklin Nissan. The post-game show will also be brought to you by Tim Hardwick Franklin Nissan. We'll talk to Coach Breeze about this one. There's Lane Grant. Definitely don't have to score. They're up 15. A minute 48 to go. Lloyd's going to take a little 15-footer in the lane. Give him a dozen, Scott.
Sure is.
So with limited action, Connor, he's going to put up 12. Here's Mullins, a long three out of the corner. Good. Nick Mullins.
They're in 13 now. Ties Smith.
He's a good-looking player.
Sure is.
About 6'2". He's strong. Good defender.
Over.
There's White. Duckhan's going to milk clock. They're up 14. Lloyd to Grant. Grant gives it to White. Kicks it to Coomer. Coomer to Lloyd in the post. Connor turns around from 8 feet. No good this time. Smith with the rebound off the Mullins. Mullins picks his dribble up, gives it to Jones. They're going to throw it to Jaleel Smith. Jaleel, nice move in the lane. Lays it in with the left hand. 58-46. We're under a minute to go. Lloyd's going to drive it in. Kicks it to Coomer. He's going to try a long three off the wing. It's off to the right. And we got a timeout in Marion County with good recognition by Coach Thomas.
It's got to be a full one.
Full timeout. And
they got to be about out. Maybe the coach don't take any home with them tonight.
Both teams are really using their timeouts tonight. We got some old school music going on here in the background.
You gonna start singing? I think we'll have karaoke night out here. You start singing.
I used to be help me here. What was the Will Smith show that was on, the sitcom? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, when I was in high school, that was a big hit. And now as I get older, I watch Gunsmoke.
You wasn't in high school. And
was I a little older?
Yeah, you wasn't in high school then.
Well, I remember watching. Let's put it that way. I don't know how old I was.
I think that came out in the mid-90s.
Well, how old do you think I am, Scott?
You're older than I am, and I graduated in the mid-90s.
Oh, me. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He plays that here. That's what made me think of that.
Yep.
And Jump Around, that came out after 2000, did Jump Around?
Maybe late 90s. I'm not positive.
I'm more of a country music guy now. Lost an icon this week, Scott. Toby Keith. He had a lot of hits.
They have subbed out everybody again on me. I got a number 24 in that I have no clue who it is.
Greene County beats Hart County, Scott, tonight, so that makes
Greene the number 1.
Greene's the 1 seed.
Hart County, and he scored
A basket by Melvin Jones. It's going to cut it to 10. Connor Lloyd across the timeline. 20 seconds. He's going to pull up with a long 3. Hits the back iron. It's going to go back to Marion County. I think this one's over. 17 seconds. Greene is the 1 seed. Hart's the 4. That's going to put Caverna and LaRue in the 2-3 game.
That'll be one of the better district semifinals you'll see.
God, this is a good-looking kid, this Melvin Jones. I don't know how old he is.
He looks young.
Here's a long 3. No good, and that'll do it. Adair County beats Marion County 58-48 here tonight at John Bird to go to 6-0 in the district, 20-4 overall. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with Coach Bree.